I haven't shared my camera.
Hello? That's okay.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the show today. Happy to have you here. Of course, this is Joan Recorder, and today we'll be doing Melvin from a Mr. Timothy Olson. Glad to have you with us, Timothy. How are you today?
Thank you. I'm fantastic. I am currently in the process of moving.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. But we are going to get into his project here today. It's an Indiegogo project, and we'll get to that in a moment. But first off, thank you all for joining us. Please do us that favor and hit that like and share button. Let people know we're in here and they come on and be involved with it. I'm going to go over and do that myself right now. Beyond that, we got a bunch of artists in here with us today. We got ourselves Andrew. How you doing, Andrew?
I'm doing well, Chester. How are you?
It's another rainy day, but it is the rainy season. But I got a hot cup of coffee and I'm sitting with a bunch of friends, man. I can't complain too much, really.
That does sound good.
It
Who are the
does.
friends?
Who are the friends? Well, they haven't showed up yet, but they'll be here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But as I go through here and share, hello, Eric.
Hello.
How are you doing today, you magnificent manscaped masterpiece?
Oh, I am doing wonderful. Can't complain.
That's good. Yeah. We got ourselves a rabbit in here as well. How you doing, rabbit?
I am all right.
That's good. We got ourselves the line block. What
Hi.
am I allowed to call you something, or do I have to just go with line block?
It's been a while since I've been here. I'm Jonathan.
Jonathan. Okay, Jonathan. That's better
That's
than
my
line
bruv.
block. Why line block? I probably asked the question before, but you'll have to give me a break. I am older.
It's because Tetris is my favorite sport.
Oh, okay. Well, that okay. I agree.
I love that you call it a sport. That's great.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, man, the Tetris World Championship is my Super Bowl.
There you go. Awesome. We also got ourselves in here. We have the Amaran from Australia. How you doing down there down under today, brother?
Not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it good weather down there? You guys are coming into your winter. Do you have good winters down there?
Yeah, it gets chilly. Gets pretty cold.
Well, that's good though.
I could do with some of that weather, man. It's freaking so
Chilly's
hot here.
excellent.
Yeah.
I prefer it. I'm coming into the sauna, so have pity for me, okay?
Well, right now I'm living in Texas, so I don't know where you're at, but humidity is just Christ almighty.
Yeah, no, the humidity sucks.
Brutal.
The heat doesn't matter. The humidity is what sucks. We also have the girls here today, Amy and Melissa. Hello, girls. Girls.
I hope I got my phone charged enough.
Well,
Is that
I can hear you. Melissa, I cannot hear.
How about now? How am I coming in now?
Yeah, you're coming in very good through your sister's mic.
It's about the only way we can do this without getting an echo. So hopefully this will
that's
work
fine.
out.
That works just fine.
It worked.
Yeah, do that. It works. Yeah. All she got to do is lean forward a little bit, just a little bit of lean. It's good.
Just a bit. Just a hint.
Just a hint of it, yeah. We also got El Rodimus flashing here. You got your mic working yet, brother? And that's a no. Okay.
No, I do not.
No, he's not that. He's having issues with the browser or something. I don't know what it is.
Sucks.
Discord's being a dick.
It can be. It can be.
Technical difficulties.
Hello, Keenma. How you doing today? Can barely hear you, Keenma. I know you're way up in
Speak
Canada.
into your microphone.
Speak into the mic. No slurring.
Her mic's frozen.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay, you see, she's spicy today, Jeff.
Oh, so now you're going to
Watch out.
Dude, you are the co-host,
Yeah.
therefore you are the last.
So no, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Well, I'm glad you understand.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right.
Hopefully his
Welcome,
feelings
everybody.
are not
Glad to
hurt.
have you in here. Now, today we're going to be drawing Melvin's Timothy's creation, Melvin. So, Timothy, I'm going to bring up and let the folks watching get a look at your sign up page. So, if you could do me a pager, do us a favor and tell us what is Melvin #2, The Saga Continues, that has 2 new stickers and buttons.
Well, it's a continuation from the first issue, where our two characters, Melvin and Alice. Melvin's he's rescued her, or else should I say, she rescued him at the end of the first issue. They're going to be heading back to the hidden city, and on the way there, the ship they're in, it's not fully fueled, so they end up crashing. And in order to save it, they get the parts they need. They have to save this town they crashed near, from the cult.
Okay, well, all right. So, what genre would you put this in? Space opera, science fiction?
Sci-fi fantasy.
So, okay. So, science fiction, so space opera. All right, cool.
Like John Carter of Mars, Edgar Rice Burroughs is one of my favorite writers.
Well, that's not a bad place to get inspiration from, I have to say. All right,
No,
cool.
not at all.
So, pretty simple. They're just going back to take out a cult in their little spaceship. Oh, that's pretty quick.
In order to get the parts they need for the ship, they need to. That's the trade-off. Is this guy says, okay, if you want the parts, liberate my hometown from the cult, and I'll give you the parts.
Oh, I see. All right. So it's a little bit of the Magnificent Seven as well, but there's only 2.
Magnificent.
Yeah.
The Magnificent 2. Melvin and Alice.
Ma-
Now, I do have to ask the question, and I'm sure you're aware that I have to ask the question. Alice, I get, pretty standard girl name, or boy name. Mr. Cooper gets nothing but love over here.
Right.
But I do have to
real name,
understand why Melvin. Why
Um,
Melvin?
Growing up, why? I get that a lot. I was a big fan of Mad Magazine, and I had like this card set, and the card set was nothing but covers of Mad Magazine. Sometimes, Spy versus Spy, but the first issue is these two parents cowering in fear, and they're like, "It's ugly, it's hideous," and this little kid's picking his nose, and I go, "It's Melvin." And I created the character, I think, in middle school, so drawing kind of I guess at the time he was kind of a weird version of Calvin. Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes. I just decided to name the character Melvin.
Okay.
It was way.
Well, no.
Yeah.
We see a lot of people that their first comic that they drop tends to be something that they created back when they were a kid, and they just bring it to fruition. It's and I get that. I understand that. That's cool. But I am going to let a very old person here explain to you what a Melvin is. Eric?
Oh, is that a front wedgie?
Dude, I have no idea.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a wedgie. Yeah, it's a Melvin.
Yeah, it's a
Wait,
front
really?
wedgie.
Huh. We just called them wedgies.
Well, that's in the ass. The Melvin's in the balls.
Popularized by
Yeah.
Bill and Ted.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
called.
gonna say,
Did
yeah.
you watch Bill and Ted's
Oh.
Excellent Adventure?
Okay.
I mean, for Cripe's sakes,
Yeah, they meld with
dude,
me.
he's like so Melvin death.
You failed your old man test, Eric.
You did.
Deal
No,
now you
it's
must
probably
feel
because
shame
I've never
forever.
been given a Melvin, Chester.
Well, neither have I, but I still know what it is. Have you ever gotten a swirly or a twistaroo or a wet willy? Any of those?
Wet Willy, Twister.
Bunny's burn.
Yeah, all those. Yeah.
Bunny's burn, yeah.
Oh, the Indian burn. Yeah, we call it Indian burn. You call it a bunny burn. Oof, that's rough. Goodness
The bunny
gracious.
burn.
Okay, but all right, cool. So we got ourselves a fantasy sci-fi here, where they're going into Magnificent Seven style to take out some bandits so they can get some parts for their ship. Pretty straightforward. I like it. It's simple, and that's good. You don't want to overcomplicate things.
Yeah,
Timothy.
some people tend to make it too complicated. Doesn't really need to be. You're not writing Shakespeare. You're entertaining people.
That's true. It is true. All right, so
Would you like me at
what we
your-
got to get ourselves these artists going here, Timothy. Now, We have ourselves 2 hours. They have no rules. They can do whatever they want. This, of course, is a PG-13 show, so no kids, please. It's not for the kiddies. But Timothy here is going to give us a countdown. Now, Timothy, what you got to do is you got to be exuberant. You have to be exciting and cinematographic.
Cinematographic, you say?
So you
Jump
can
up and
start your
down. What he
countdown
means is jump up
anytime.
and
Yeah, that's true.
He
Joe. Go
means
ahead.
is jump up and down while you yell it out.
That's right. Yeah, we want something
Really?
animated. So you got it, Timothy? You ready?
Sure. Do you
Okay,
want to count
okay.
down from 10?
If you want to bore the shit out of everybody, go right ahead. Yeah.
Oh, okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
There you go.
Okay, and
that
we're
was
off. Off we go. Off we go.
I don't
Pencils.
even have a sketchbook or know where my pencil is. That's all right. There's no
What are you
rush.
doing, Rabbit? All right.
I'm drinking.
Well, I do have to say, though, I was watching here, and the line block was ready and started precisely on time. You are a professional, sir. And
That's
I
amazing, man.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Anyone here is more professional than Mike. I don't know if you watched last night's show, but
I
all
wanted
he
to catch
did
him
was
off
show
guard and do
people
it real
eating.
quick.
Why? What did Mike do last night, dude?
Nothing. He showed mukbang videos and crap like that. It was terrible. I joined in to help Booster could promote his book, and then I was like, "What the fuck are you showing, Mike?"
Well,
He lost like half the viewers because of the shit he was just streaming.
He was really excited about the whole, cryptocurrency thing in his NFTs, and the market has absolutely crashed.
Well, we knew that was going to happen
Sure.
because it does always with
It
that
does,
kind of stuff. It goes up and down. But yeah, it was more amusing. It's like, but we're trying to promote Booster's book.
Oh, were you?
And we did a lot.
Crypto
Booster
not
was on
doing
there.
so well anymore?
No, it's absolutely bottomed out, yeah.
Ethereum's crashed down at the minute. Yeah,
Right.
It's been,
Well,
since Christmas,
Dogecoin
it's
has
gone
dropped.
from
Bitcoin has dropped.
Well,
everything's dropped. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's dropped down. But I mean, look at what's going on in the world at the minute. That's
Yeah,
just the way it goes.
Well, no, and those things are
it'll
like
change.
that. That's why I said get in on it when you guys could. Get on it quick because people who got in.
Yeah, I mean, I made some money out of it. Definitely
are going to make some money, and that's
living
Matt
together.
was saying he sold everything and got rid of all of it last night. He was like, "I've done with
Mass
it for now."
hysteria.
Mass hysteria.
Cats
You're right,
and dogs.
Jeff. You're right. Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah,
people
and you
like
look at gold.
Remember
You
not
look
to
at
cross
gold
the stream.
also. Gold isn't going up. There's no corresponding rise in anything.
no.
To be fair, if you want to invest in anything, get some petrol.
Yeah.
Or you call it gas, but you know
Liquid
what I mean.
gold.
That's what that fucking
Texas
is.
tea.
True.
Dude,
But anyway,
wow.
we're getting into Timothy's piece here today, Melvin. And as the artist gets started, and they have a bunch of reference that they were looking at to do what they're going to do. Let's go over here and take
Hopefully
a
it was
look at
enough.
the artist, Timothy, and let's see what they're up to. So we're going to start with AFLM, which is Andrew. You can click right here in the Discord and see what they're doing, okay?
All right, and
AFLM. Andrew.
I forgot to hit the
go look at that.
Or just Andrew. Just change it to Andrew if it's so much easier.
I could. But,
I can't say, to be fair, I didn't use
It's like
my
he's
real
just
name.
getting started there.
He could, but he
starting
won't.
starting a rough there.
He is.
Oh, I should just-
You
maybe
will
I
be
should just watch
surprised
these.
how quickly this comes
Oh, just
together.
wait until we hit Eric Hawkins.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
talk rough. Esther
It'll be-
will tell you exactly how rough it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's,
That is true.
I'm gonna click on Amy now.
Okay, well, you're
Yeah.
getting ahead of the host.
Oh.
You're not paying attention
Well,
to me.
he
Okay.
gets to click on stuff, and the co-host doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My
Yeah.
bad.
You know,
My bad.
Jeff, though, I
God.
don't understand why that's a thing, though. I should be able to hand controls over. You guys remember way, way back years ago when we well, maybe you don't, but I remember when we started, we were using a different program. I forget what it was, Hangouts or something. I think it was Hangouts. And I could give control over to someone else. And I was like, okay, well, and I should be, because Jeff should be able to have control.
Discord not let you do that then? Can you not just click
What
on...
good is
No.
power if you can't abuse it?
No, exactly.
really weird.
Well, you
They-
should, though, dude.
Maybe they'll add it though, because they have changed Discord over the years, haven't they? I guess. I mean, I don't know enough about streaming because I've only done it in the last couple of years.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
it's the same with Mike.
It's
Mike
unfortunate.
uses StreamYard or whatever. Is it StreamYard Mike uses? And you can't do that either on there. It's just, if he leaves, that's it.
Well, I
We
could
can't do
use Steam
anything.
StreamYards, but then I'd have to pay money.
Yeah, because you can't have enough people on it. Because doing it through here, look how many
Yeah.
people we've got.
And-
You'd already be like.
And
Pain.
I'm an Ebenezer Scrooge type.
Dude, that's why you have a yacht and a mountain.
It's true.
It's not like you don't have the money.
Most of Malta.
All I did was buy 2 properties in Malta. What the hell? I didn't buy anywhere
Peasants in a
near all of
sex
them.
castle.
Mhm.
And one of those was an empty lot.
Nope.
Okay?
We should let our guests know that it's
You guys can
okay
still
to
hear me, right?
say whatever you want.
Yeah, no, dude. You be free to say as you want. We're looking at Amy
Yeah,
right
say what you
now.
want. Shout over us if you
now-
need to.
Yeah, Amy does cute stuff, and she's doing a Wonder Woman here. She's not on topic.
That's all right.
Well, I mean, it is.
Chester
Yeah.
doesn't have just a Japanese garden. He has a whole grounds crew.
He does.
Yeah.
Like,
Had to get that one out.
actually.
he doesn't pay them much, though. They're probably.
No,
hey,
hey, I have multiple employees, and I pay them very well, actually.
Shogun is not supposed to pay the peasants.
No, I pay my employees very well, thank you. All of my employees with bonuses and such make at least 40 grand a year.
Wow.
That's more than I make. Although that's dollars, so. But yeah, so that's still more than I make. I don't make anything, I guess, at the minute. Soon, maybe.
Even my secretary makes that.
Maybe.
Employ me,
Add in the little
Chester,
maybe.
please employ me. I'll illustrate your boring books.
Yeah,
Aw.
could we like could we just all just move to Chester's little
Japan-
island and
Yeah,
work
on
under
his
Chester?
Island, his sex island. That's one with his castle.
on his island.
I don't have that much money to pay you all.
But you could.
No, yeah, and not eat. Yeah, sure.
Don't you love us, Chester?
Yeah, I'll pass on any island, anything.
Yeah.
Oh, but dude, you live in Japan. You got all the best seafood. Just fish for your
That's
food.
True, and I am a very famous place for seafood, actually. And I told you
I
guys
love
before
fishing.
I didn't buy the island because they wanted too much for it. I've told you this.
Oh,
I'll believe you.
so you just bought the mountain?
The mountain just came with the property. It was more
Oh,
of a
that's
That's
responsibility.
not a normal thing. Oh,
Well, you can't buy the valley
Silly.
and not also have the mountain. It's just kind of the way it is.
Mr. Busty, how
Yes.
do you feel about the mountains?
you just bored buying a valley. Oh, do you want to buy this valley? Yeah, sure.
Dude, if you were in my position, you had it at such a cheap price, you would have bought it too.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to argue. I would love to own a valley in Japan. Like, it sounds amazing, definitely. Especially with seafood, fishing. Well, okay, it sounds perfect.
I
You
don't
do
like
music
those.
there still.
My wife
No,
does.
but you have it there. Well, your wife sounds cooler than
I'm
you.
in the
then.
process of building a koi pond.
Well, koi aren't really much use.
How's
are
that
they? I mean,
going?
on the expensive
It's going
koi.
pretty well. I'm kind of reforming the landscape of the entire valley, so it was
Do you,
cheaper.
do you
for
ever,
me
do you
to-
ever net surf them? Because my cat ate next door neighbors' kois when they had kois in their pond.
Well, you
Oh.
know,
Must be
that-
one hell of a
It's
cat.
fucking hilarious.
that's why you have
I spent a lot of money
dogs.
on the koi and my cat ate them. They had a
Dogs,
dog,
cats.
but my cat used to piss it off. 'cause
Moving
I had
over
a
here to
genius
Amaran.
cat.
Now, Timothy, while they chide me for trying to succeed in life, I'm looking at Amaran now.
Yeah, so well, you
Yes.
know, haters gotta hate, right?
That's right. Haters gonna hate, dude.
I'm gonna stop drinking the haterade.
Build a koi pond. Have lots of fish.
I am gonna have a bunch of fish. I am. Although I'm a bit
Me too.
distressed at how expensive freaking koi cost.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
that's why it was funny when my cat ate them next doors, because they're not cheap.
They are
High
radically
class
expensive.
sushi right there.
Maybe instead
Yeah,
of
man, my
koi
cat had
fish,
the
you
best
can
dinner of
have-
his life.
You can have sharks with lasers on their freaking heads.
That would be cool.
Freaking laser
If I had
beams.
bought the island, that might have been an option, but I didn't.
Oh no, you're not Dr. Evil, are you, Chester?
No,
Do you have an
Yes,
evil lair?
no. I am building a
yet.
den,
Are you-
a
That's what-
study
that's
Are
what
you
Dr.
the
den,
Evil
Diet
would
Coke of
say.
evil?
a man cave, if you would. I am building one of those.
No, Mr.
One
Bond,
calorie
I
not
expect
evil
you
enough?
to die.
I just watched that the other day.
I had to pop a cop in
That's a good movie.
O-Town because he
Good
wouldn't
movie.
give me my props. I heard that somewhere.
Goldfinger.
Mhm.
Oh dear. All right. Where's YouTube? I need to start doing
It
something.
wasn't one of those. I don't know if it was Goldfinger, but one of those movies. Wasn't there a girl that they painted all her body in gold, and she got real sick?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they,
that was
yeah,
Goldfinger.
they did. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, poor girl.
It's because of you need to leave enough room for oxygen.
Didn't they learn from the Wizard of Oz?
Oh no.
Yes.
40 years before?
Are we talking about the dead midget hanging in the back?
No,
No, okay.
no, we're talking about
Well, yeah,
the
no
first
dead
Tin Man
midgets
who
and
got
gold
poisoned to death by all the lead in
Was
the paint
he
that they painted him
actually
with.
poisoned to death? Was he? Oh wow, goodness gracious.
No, it was
No,
Buddy Epson. He went on to become Barnaby
He
Jones.
did become
Yes,
Barnaby Jones.
he was in the hospital for months.
That sucks, dude.
Buddy.
So, who's trying to speak? Is that you, Rosa?
No, it
I
sounds
heard,
like
I
one of the
heard a
girls.
noise. That's why I
Yeah, it
thought it
was
was
me.
Rosa, but I couldn't
Oh,
hear
it
you.
is you, Rosa. Okay. Well,
It's
just
okay.
so you know, Timothy, we're moving on from Amaron, who's doing a dude, which is weird. Okay. And moving
It is
on
weird.
here to Eric.
Maybe he'll do a dude with massive tits.
No judgments. No
He'll add
judgments.
tits to the guy at some point.
Well, nowadays, nowadays that's allowed.
It is, yeah. He'll probably get more likes on Twitter.
That's true.
Be such a
That
homophobe.
it is Pride Month. It is the something teenth.
Is that a thing?
I've been told. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really.
You surely they could have taken more time on the name.
Yeah, well,
Juneteenth just
no.
sounds like
You know,
mashup. It's like
they're too busy spreading monkeypox.
Oh.
Oh, the fucking dude. There might be polio. They mentioned polio or some shit in London recently. Yeah,
That's what we need. A return of polio.
yeah that's
Polio.
what we need.
Polio is making a comeback.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Polio 1 so good. Where's Polio 2?
Yeah. Now, Timothy, you said that you came up with this character idea when you were in junior high school, and now you have this is your second book, actually. So, how old are you now, Timothy?
I am 43.
43.
As
So
of these
it took you some time. So now, who are you? The artist, the writer? Are you everything?
I'm the writer. I'm the creator and the writer.
You're the creator and the writer. And who's your artist?
Well, the first issue, Sherwin drew it. This issue, I had some help from Vic King, Andy, and the rest of the book was finished by Sid Tellis.
Okay, we haven't spoken to Vic in quite a while.
Yeah.
Didn't Vic come out with some really cool comic a couple of years ago? I seem to remember.
I believe he was with I don't know. Was it with what's his name? Wrote Creepsters.
Was it? No. I remember it was a really cool.
It was
book.
Nasser?
Creepsters was
He did
Nasser.
some stuff with Nasser.
He did a book with Nasser.
Oh goodness. Okay.
I'm not going to say it.
No. There's nothing to
I'm not
say.
going to say it.
But that's cool. But it took you a while to get it out, and it's awesome that you are getting it out. That is cool.
But all the art's done. It's just words.
Sure.
I did all the storyboarding of what I wanted to happen. I just want to see what it looked like to have somebody else do the dialogue.
Oh, okay. So tell me, what do you do normally? Which, because you've been on this planet, 4 decades. So, what is it you normally do?
Well, I'm working in grocery retail. Since I'm moving up to Idaho, I will be looking for work again. So that's how.
Idaho, very
Yes,
good
the
potatoes. Smart move.
I used to live there. Nobody else ever lives in Idaho. So I'm like, yay, Idaho.
Actually, no.
You're right. Nobody else does
thought I
live in
was the only
Idaho.
one.
No, Dina.
That is correct.
Dina lives in Idaho.
Doxer?
Oh no, she doesn't. She lives in Maine.
Thanks for mixing it up,
That's
Chester.
With all the lobsters.
Yes.
That's quite a difference there, Payne.
Well, I was told I was doxing, and I've heard that that's not a good thing.
Why does it say this stream? Okay, there you go.
Well, the stream is still running. My all my FPSs are nice, and everything looks good. So yeah, no problem.
Okay, good.
I have all the controls over here, and I'm paying attention. I know it doesn't sound like it, but I am.
Okay.
I would have controls, but I'm just the co-host. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, you need to call up and you
You're
need
just
to
the-
call some people and get that fixed. I
don't
don't
Just a
live.
sidekick.
I don't live in the
Co-hosts.
Western world. I'm out of touch with it. That is your
You're a
responsibility, Jeff.
if you're a co-host, they ask for your parents.
Oh, fair.
So
Yeah, it's fair.
What?
get your parent on the line, kid.
You
You're
know what? You know,
56.
for some reason, Jeff, that brought into my mind my very first bank account I had. And
Okay.
I remember when I was a kid
The
when I
end.
went in and opened it, and it was at a bank called Old Stone, and they actually had the rights to the Flintstones IP. So
Oh,
on my
my
little
God.
bank book, I actually had Fred Flintstone. It was cool.
Yabba dabba do.
Yabba dabba do.
That's
That's
cool.
adorable.
I don't even know if I
Oh,
closed that account. Jesus.
So happy there.
Chester's got so much money, he's got accounts open everywhere and
That
doesn't
was
even know.
40
To,
years
to
ago.
be fair, I do have savings accounts with
Wonder what the
banks.
interest
I
is.
don't even remember. To be
Yeah.
fair, I might have money in some of them. So sorry, I'm just going to ask you a question about it. So the dude that in the main character, the dude, is he like Rambo-esque? I'm trying to figure out what he looks like.
Well,
'Cause
the way it
I'm
went
going to start
is
drawing.
it's kind of like a mix of like Rambo and Conan and
Okay.
like John Carter-esque kind of early '90s image kind of thing, kind of a gumbo of influences.
I'm trying to
And
figure out who to use as
and-
a reference. Arnie would be a good reference then.
and is he actually yellow, and does he have pale white eyes?
Oh, he has blue eyes.
Oh,
He's yellow. Yes, so that was a little bit of a nod to The Simpsons, making him yellow. I think I came up with the idea of like making the characters like no skin tone you could ever find on Earth, because it was kind of during that when they're making a big deal about like representation, for no reason.
Yes,
Mm.
Alfredo, they are here.
I think there was an article about it why isn't there a black X-Men or something like that, or like why isn't the whole team like so.
Yeah,
I decided
sure.
from then on that it was an
Interesting.
article. Yeah. It was an
What?
article. I think it
Storm?
was on.
Yeah, I just I wanted to know if that was just a Technicolor comic book printing thing that you're doing, or if the character was actually yellow.
He's yellow.
In this panel that I'm looking at for my reference, it looks like he doesn't have anything in his eyes, but in this panel he does. Okay, well, so
That
There you
gumbo
go.
sounds good right now.
Girls, just so you know, you have a fan or / stalker.
Isn't it called a simp nowadays?
Yeah, okay. I guess we've changed the terminology. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, what they're simping for Amy and Honey. That's so.
Is it okay? Is it
Wow.
okay, Rosa? Are we making excuses now?
What? Oh, are you talking about for Amy and Honey? No, they have a perfect right to have simps. As long
What?
as they treat them.
Excuse me, Rosa? There is no excuse for simpage.
That's not our problem.
I believe it's in the Bible. Thou shalt not simp.
It is.
true.
Oh man,
Hey, simping is a one-way
to
street.
draw. I just listen.
That's what happened on the Simpson. He has to decide.
It's just okay. Then. Fuck it.
I don't know,
Clip
Rosa.
that for us, chat.
I'm very
Clip
Clip
questionable.
what Rosa said.
But now,
Let's see here. Now, Jonathan is doing a buckler. That is nice. I do like the buckler, Jonathan.
Oh yeah, thanks. I actually, it's really funny that you mentioned Image Comics earlier, Tim, because I immediately went to I gotta draw Melvin as a Rob Liefeld character from the '90s.
You do.
So that's what I'm going for.
Just
for mine.
remember, you need about an hour to do the pouches.
Yeah, right. Yep.
There,
I
he
have-
doesn't have enough pockets.
Is he not the one that did the chest that makes no sense? It's like a open chest.
Yes.
Was that Rob Liefeld?
Yeah, no, Rob
yeah,
Liefeld sucks
you-
balls. Yes, that's
Yeah,
correct.
just don't do your proportions correctly, and you'll be
You're right.
okay.
You are.
It's
But his
I mean, I
slate
don't know
cover up.
comics, and even I know that. I remember seeing that picture and going, oh my god, he's a professional.
No, he would not be. But he had the right friends, Rabbit. You see.
Well, man, that's all it takes, unfortunately. Same with the music industry as well.
Takes fair enough.
It sucks.
Although I'm kind of loving the comic style that Andrew's pulling out here. I haven't seen you do this kind of lighthearted
Yeah,
thing before. I like it.
I haven't done this yet, and I really thought that this was the character that would represent this style the best.
Yeah, why not?
I realized
So
when you
I'm-
did your painting style, so I'm curious.
so
I'm glad Alan isn't here. He would have issues with you, I would think.
So I'm
Is he?
yeah.
gonna
So
be a
I'm going.
Mexican
I'm going for
American.
this. No,
Mexican American.
no. I'm pulling out a lot of my
Some space.
like a mix of my Doug Tenay Paul and a mix of my Blue Moon.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I really wanna
That's cool.
I really wanna do the Blue Moon.
Speaking of that, sorry, I don't want to keep interrupting, but Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe just came out, the new movie. I kind of feel like we should do that in honor of Blue Moon.
I heard that it was fantastic.
I've just downloaded it to watch it and it
hilarious.
looks fucking awesome. It's literally, I love Do America. It made me laugh. I went to cinema twice to see it in a row when the first one came out, so I can't wait to see it.
Amy?
You know, I didn't like Beavis and Butthead, but I will say that Beavis and Butthead Do America was actually funny.
It's fucking hilarious.
Especially when
Just
they're
funny.
going to Vegas and there's so many slots, they'll make your head spin.
Amy?
That movie's so good.
Amy?
Everything about it's so good.
Yes?
Amy?
Hello?
You shouldn't.
Hello?
You shouldn't speak to your stalker.
That only emboldens them.
Wait, I
It's
can
like,
go
what's he doing?
find
Well,
out
what's
what
that
you're
going to
Oh, who's the stalker?
I'm just picking on Alpha Proto, dude. I'm just picking on.
I want to stalker.
Thunder House already
I'm
dropped a
trying to
picture.
figure out why it dropped my screen.
Aw. Discord.
Well,
You should
I
send a
mean,
strongly
Elrod's
worded
not even
letter.
allowed to talk.
Yeah. I do love what Andrew is doing though here. It is pretty cool. And keep in mind, guys, as with all things, this is we do have draw along. We're doing a space fantasy here. As you can see with the character, it's it's a kind of a mashup of your John Carter and other type of standard characters that are out there to kick some ass. And we also got Alice though. We got Alice. There's a lady. So, a little bit of love. Let me bring it back up here. And do keep in mind that, of course, we have our draw along. And you can either drop it in the Discord, which Jeff will be so kind to put that link there in the chat for you. Or you can go over to Twitter at #DNQFE. Once again, #DNQFE. And we'll take a look at those at the end of the show. So we got our John Carter-esque guy here. He's all beefy and muscular and Adonis-like. We have our Wonder Woman-esque lady. Her boobs are probably too large to be an action hero, but it's okay.
Beg to differ.
You beg to differ.
Yeah, beg to differ. I mean, if anyone's gonna
Get him, Amaran. Get him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe she lost her screen because she was co-host.
Is that are those the rules? All righty.
That's I think that's probably the rules.
You gotta co-host.
Okay. I drop links. That's all I do.
Oh, speaking of links, keep sharing the ones I shared as well for a booster.
Okay, I think that works.
Are you whinging and or whining, Jeff?
Yeah, he is.
Would I whine?
Dude, you've almost finished your second book, haven't you? If I remember right.
Oh, yeah.
You should be on the high, I would have thought.
Oh, hang in there.
Still got two. I still got two.
It's working
No,
again,
3
Amy.
more chapters.
Oh, good.
So. Oh yeah, book 2's coming along.
Yeah, you didn't say you got like a few more chapters and that was it.
And I sent it off to beta readers and.
Are you going to get the same guy to voice act it? Because he was really good. I mean, I've still not finished it, but I've listened to most of it.
Talk about
And I
your,
really
you're talking
enjoy
about
that guy.
your trailer video.
Yes. But enough about me. I'm just the co-host.
That's true. That is true.
Oh, come
Jeff.
on, don't beat yourself up.
Okay.
Jeff, my university has asked me to do a prime time lecture in the big hall. Yeah.
The big hall.
The
Is that a
big
good
hall.
thing? I mean,
Yeah, well, sure, because usually I'm the nighttime professor for anthropology.
the nighttime professor sounds sketchy as fuck.
Exactly. I'm the nighttime professor, which basically I either got the tryhards or the opposite.
The tryhards.
Well,
you have those kind of things in Japan. I thought they were all really cool and
yeah,
studious
well,
and all
mostly
that.
it's mainly a bunch of tryhards that are picking up extra credits and stuff at nighttime.
Okay.
Normally I'm in a a hall that's appropriate for the amount of students that are in there. But they do have a giant hall for big lectures, and I've never actually taught in it before. But I've been requested to do so, so I shall.
Man, I hate doing shit like that.
And there's like 4 people in there.
Oh no,
down.
that thing holds 350, 400 people, I'd say.
Having a race or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Don't take away my excitement, Jeff.
I can't do that. I'm just the co-host.
Yeah, that's
Don't
true.
bring him down
I
from
get,
his
can't do
high.
I get to do a
anything.
lecture in the big hall, right? I've made it to the
That's
big
Do you enjoy
time.
that sort of
Co-host.
stuff? Do you enjoy it? Because I used to hate doing stuff like that when I was at uni.
Oh no,
Hated it,
I love teaching in front of people. I am the
This is why I couldn't do
consummate
teaching,
entertainer.
because people always say, "Why don't you teach?" Because I hate people, and
Oh,
talking
well.
in front of people is a nightmare.
No, that's not good then. Yeah.
That's actually a good point. I used to actually teach electronics. Did you know that?
I mean, I've taught people guitar like
so.
one-on-one. That's different, I suppose. But
I used to. I had about 6 or 7 years in the electronics industry, and I went back to the vocational school to go teach it. And I discovered quickly that I suck at teaching.
Really? That's too bad, dude. It's good money. It's good money.
But I will tell. Well, over there maybe it's not so good over here. But I will tell you that I like the night classes better because you got an older audience, or you got an older.
Yeah.
You had older students, and
people actually cared.
Yeah, it was just a little looser too.
Yeah.
Although I had some good day course. I had some good day classes, but night classes were more fun.
To be honest with you, they just try to find a way to give me more stuff to do so they could pay me a proper amount, because what they really want is I'm the only person they have any access to who can teach cuneiform.
Wow.
Yeah. So therefore, but they can't fill classes for me all the time. I don't have a cuneiform class every semester, right? Therefore, but they want to keep me on staff, right? Because they need that, right? There's not a lot of humans who teach cuneiform, it seems. So
yeah, we've seen that's been a dead language for like a couple 3,000 years,
4,000 years, yeah, something like that. Yeah. Well, less than that actually. More like
details.
3.5.
Details.
But it works out in my favor.
True.
So it's cool.
What kind of language is this that you're teaching?
I teach a lot of anthropology classes and stuff, but like I said, the main thing they want me there for is to teach cuneiform, which is the old Mesopotamian language based. Looks like chicken scratch.
Yeah, have you ever seen those old clay tablets? Those old clay tablets that are like thousands of years old?
Yeah, them. Yep.
The chest is smart.
Well, smart enough to learn a dead language anyway.
I'm smart. I know things. Can't do that. I can't go full Frodo. My wife's trying to sleep.
Yeah. Well, it's just about putting the time in. Anybody could do it, really.
I don't know, because some people are a lot easier with languages and other things, and so
women's and black people. Yeah.
Oh boy.
You'd be surprised what you learn when you don't really have to.
Well, that's true. That is true too. But no, I'm actually not joking at all.
Like
Women definitely have an advantage on learning the language. Oh, you talk about history and it's useless? Oh, great. Thank you for disparaging my entire life.
No. I said I'm more interested in learning history now than I was when I was actually going to school.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I hated history when I was at school.
Yeah. Just listen to Sabaton.
The history I learned at school.
Disparage Chester's life.
Yeah.
History's not the same now as at school. I mean, from what I've gathered from my friends' kids, they don't learn the proper history like I learned.
Wow, that's not good.
They miss a lot of shit out.
That's good to know.
And
No, it's bad. They don't tell you the truth.
No, they don't. That is true. But history is a very political thing.
Oh,
But my favorite high school teacher, probably my favorite teacher my whole life, was a lady by the name of Mrs. Rayak. And everybody else hated her. She was pedantic. She was strict and rough, but that lady was freaking brilliant, dude. And she was such a great teacher. I really liked her, even though I was probably the only one in school.
I mean, she did a good job at some point.
Yeah.
She's a
someone
good
likes you,
history
that's good.
teacher. Now these people are lazy; they don't want to do their damn homework or study for the test. They're just dumbasses.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, who does?
Me,
I hate school.
me. I'm the test studier.
No. I get it. I get it. I always hated that sort of school because I was a musician. That's all I cared about: drawing and playing guitar. Never cared about all the other classes. I mean, obviously, I passed them all. but-
nowadays, I mean, what the hell happened to teachers nowadays? Have you seen was it that Libs of TikTok account where they're
Yeah, it's
exposing all the weirdos that are teaching?
Yeah, it is. It is
Yeah.
disturbing. Yeah, and funny.
I have two kids that would say recently graduated from high school, and while it wasn't that bad, there is some of that stuff out there is very much latent and hidden. So
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I threw a fit when my kid came home with 7 pages of the Communist Manifesto and a half a page on Adam Smith. I blew a gasket. So it's that bad.
Well, then
Yeah,
they feel emboldened to record it on social media, and then they wonder how they get in trouble. It's like,
yeah, they're
put
not
it
the
out
brightest.
there.
Definitely not the brightest bulbs in the box.
Yeah, it's called
There was
entitlement. Leon, who is on fire, says, "Hi, y'all. What are you drawing?" Well, we are drawing, sir, Melvin. And Melvin, I'll show it to you guys again. Here we go. Melvin is going to be coming on Indiegogo. When is it going to drop, by the way, Timothy?
I'm hoping by September. Hopefully, I'll be all settled in Idaho by then.
Oh, awesome. So, all right. So it's coming up. And this is the second one, by the way, Leon. And interesting looking book. It's a space fantasy, and a little bit of a Magnificent Seven thrown in, where these two have to they want parts to fix their ship, so they have to go deal with some bandits for some locals. So
The cult.
The cult. They're going to
It's a cult. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's
I gotta
similar.
ask.
Yeah.
I see a dinosaur. I see a dinosaur. Can we draw dinosaurs?
Yes, you always can draw
I
dinosaurs.
got
You don't have to
Can I
ask.
draw-
Always doesn't matter if they're in it or not.
Sure, why not?
Always draw a
Let
dinosaur.
that happen. Let's see that dinosaur.
Yes.
Thank you, because I got so excited. I've been drawing an ankylosaurus for 30 minutes, and then I realized probably I should ask.
Well, yeah, but you can only draw the dinosaur if Alice in tattered rags is riding upon it.
Fine.
Okay, good.
Let that happen.
I'm going to watch the video now, though. So let's see what Timothy's
there's a
created
video?
for
I
us.
didn't
Yes,
see
I'm
that.
going to watch it. I'm watching it.
Awesome. That's cool.
Bringing it up. It's nice and short. It's very
That is
loud.
from,
It's excessively loud.
Chris from Hero Shack. That.
Oh, that's okay. Ooh. The heavy metal music is always good.
Always.
That was just like the first video for the first
Ooh.
campaign was a little more like a punk song.
It is bloody. It's very bloody.
Excellent.
Yeah, the music's pretty good, Rabbit. I think you'd like it. And you know what? It's the perfect length. That's not a bad video, dude. I'm usually very strict about videos.
Straight to the point.
It is, man. It is, and as it should be. So good on you for that. But yeah, so that's what we're doing, Leon. We're doing Melvin too. Sweet. Let me come back over here and continue looking at.
Sign up for it.
Sign up for it. Yes. And
links in the chat. Links in the chat, and it'll be there all night.
Yep.
God bless you, sir.
We're also pushing Obsidian as well.
Yep.
Our,
links in the chat.
Friendly neighborhood Kiwi.
That's all the co-host does is just put links in the chat.
Well, I mean, I put some in the chat.
So, okay, Jeff, let's address your youthful angst. What is it that you
Does he
would
need a hug?
Yeah.
what is it that you would like to have, Jeff? What is it you're craving, sir?
Power
$10,000.
and a root
10,000
beer float.
and a root beer
Ooh,
float.
root beer
Ooh, I haven't had
float.
one of those in
Yeah.
decades, dude. Wow. I could probably make one.
No, I want
Yeah.
a root beer float.
Yeah.
He can pay you 10,000 in Monopoly money.
Well, that's basically what money is now, anyway.
Mm.
It
Aw.
is, yeah. It is.
Sure
Aw.
downstairs.
See,
Throw in Park Place and you got yourself a deal.
See, what you got to learn is how do the old rich money people keep their money? How do they continually be rich decade after decade, century after century? Do you know the secret?
It's
Tell
gotta
us,
be
Chester.
Peasants.
Land. Land ownership.
That is correct.
I thought it was Grey Poupon.
That was my second guess.
Yeah. It's definitely not Grey Poupon. That stuff sucks. Go get yourself some proper English mustard. I mean, what's wrong with you?
There you go. They just drive off in their cars.
Now that's what do you call Rabbit? What do you call that spicy English mustard? It's so awesome. What do you call
It's
that?
just called English mustard.
Yeah. But there's a company that makes it specifically.
Oh, Coleman's.
Coleman's.
That's what you think it is,
Coleman's.
Yeah, that is a good mustard. Yeah, it's
Don't we call it
There's-
English
there's a
mustard? You
better
call it
one.
mustard?
No, it's called English mustard.
It
Still,
is called
but there's some good farm ones, like because you can go to the farm shops not far from us, and they do. There's like another English. I can't remember what the name is without looking for it, but they do some really good mustards, like even better. You won't be able to get them where you are there in America. So It's
No.
only England only kind of stuff, but it's fucking good stuff.
It is good stuff.
We do good mustard, yeah. We do good horseradish as well, if you like
Yep,
horseradish. So.
That's true. That's
I
about
have
it.
a question.
That's the end of the list of good
I have a
food for
question.
Britain.
That is 100% not the end of this, but I'm not getting drawn into
Why
an
do you
argument
guys
about
put-
England food again.
Doesn't
How do
ale
you guys
count
put
as like
mayonnaise on French fries?
Oh,
weird, and no one should do
God.
that.
Get out. Who said that? You are banned for life.
No, sriracha on it.
Oh,
If you
man.
put
Yeah,
Sriracha's
mayo,
fine,
on French.
Rosa, but mayonnaise is not. And don't you try to defend it, Kima, you
That's good.
Canadian.
No, good on
Sriracha
like
mayo on
hamburgers,
French
man.
fries is amazing.
No,
the
No.
Thank you, Kenma.
no,
Thank you. Yeah.
no. Eric,
I
hold
think
me
I'm
back.
going to hell for
Eric,
even asking.
Eric.
Yeah, next thing she's going to tell us about putting cheese curd gravy on French fries.
It's
Now.
cheese
We don't need to
curd.
hear that crap.
What's cheese curd? I've never even heard of that before.
Don't ask questions we don't want the answer to, Rabbit. Rabbit, I've been
Rabbit,
looking
When I
at
get to
your.
the pearly gates and they're
poutine.
going to go,
Oh,
excuse me,
sorry.
did you ask
Yeah,
something
I
about
started
putting...
drawing.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Just
Hang
Mm-hmm.
on. Let me find my thingy. I don't know
Americans
if
have
you
no
see
taste.
it in the slide.
Hey, that's pretty cool, dude. I like that. Look at that. That's nice.
I don't
Very
know. I
nice,
started
Rabbit.
drawing about.
No, I like it.
Whatever it
Yeah,
was.
that's pretty good, dude. Thank you.
I'm gonna put a
sorry.
light on it.
That is odd that you would say that, Kima, seeing as the best food on earth is in America.
Or shit.
We
Yeah,
have
that's
all
right.
of the best food. We have the best
Ah,
version of every
bullshit.
food.
America does not have the best food.
Oh, yes, we
it has
do.
some worse food for you.
No. Well, that may will be
Yeah.
true, but we have to keep in mind what you like usually isn't healthy. But America is the king of that. We win, so shut up.
USA. USA.
We're up in Montreal.
I'm sure everybody has their own favorite dishes from wherever they're from.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I would like to stay alive and not die of a heart attack by going to America.
Exactly. That's exactly.
Well,
that's good for
I'm on Pinma's side every step.
Coming
of
from the
way.
country
There
that
we go.
invented poutine? Come
Yeah,
on.
that's a good point.
Ew, God, that is
Oh,
what
yeah.
is
Oh, yeah.
poutine? Oh, is that? Well, that's the cheese
bacon and
thing,
maple
right? You're on
syrup.
about.
Yeah, it's
They have named it
cheese
something
curd, gravy,
better?
and French fries.
and it has poo in it.
Is it real gravy though, or is it like?
Yeah, well,
weird
if you go to
gravy?
Montreal, then yes, you get like the real good stuff. Anywhere else is just a fake imitation.
I mean, if you're not in
Hey.
in fucking the north in this country, it's not real gravy.
What's up, Rick?
Any northerner will tell you that.
Well, you know, Kima, I have to give you some positive information for you. Rick Piper is defending you in the chat. So
Well, how dare he?
Yeah, but he's Canadian too.
He is.
What up,
That's it, yeah. Aren't we doing his book next week? Actually, speaking of that.
Oh, sweet.
I thought we were doing that.
Awesome.
Eric, was that right? You mentioned it, right?
Yes. Eric
Don't know,
Boyd
are we?
says, yes, I agree with Chester.
Was it Eric
The
or was it
USA
Jeff?
has
Someone
the best food.
said.
We have a great variety of dishes. Well,
Let's go to
other
Canada
countries
for the food.
crap
Said
laden
no one
offering.
ever.
Well, I don't know anything about Canadian food.
Well, the only reason...
To be
Let's
fair.
go to Canada for
What about,
food.
did they make maple syrup? Don't you all like that in America? I'm sure that maple
That's
syrup's
true.
a big thing
That's
in
true.
America.
It's not like anywhere else in the world makes maple syrup, but you're right. The
Oh,
maple
no,
syrup mafia.
but they're known for it,
That's
right?
just America sucks balls at
They
it.
are. They may be. That's possible. But the only thing I remember when I was young that you went to Canada for was the loose girls.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
and the low.
Okay, I'm
Lower
just
Louise.
gonna seriously just take a plane and go to you, Chester, and smack the shit out of you.
All right.
I
Thank you,
would
ma'am.
hate to see that, Kinder. Please do. I will.
Yeah, when you do,
I'll be
we get to do
pay-per-view
that.
it. Oh man,
Up.
I need
She's
to
going
find a
full
race.
Braveheart
I have
on it.
no
Or
idea
just
where.
slap him across the face.
She's gone full Braveheart.
And I would
Go to
and I would
Canada.
take it
Nothing
like a man,
happens there.
Kima. Like a man.
I'll have a holy stick with me too, and then I'll hit you in the balls with that.
No, no balls, no ball shots. I shall
No ball
go
shots.
into defense mode. El Rodham says England had a much higher rate of food-related heart attacks. They do. A lot of people think America's the fattest country on the planet. We're actually nowhere near it, but they think we are because they watch the Learning Channel.
Yeah, but that's the same about what people think about my country. You know, there's a lot of shit that people say. I'm like, that's not even remotely true.
No, it's not. That's true.
Okay, then who is?
Who is Mexico? Mexico's
Really?
the fattest country on the planet. Mexico, and then Australia.
Mexico makes the best Mexican food. I suppose.
They do.
Get out of here.
I love
No,
chili
Mexico's
shit they
the
do
king
for
of it.
Mexican.
Last I looked,
What?
let me go check and see if there's an update for 2022. I'll get on it.
Well, that was the statistic. Was Mexico is the fattest country on on Earth,
Really?
but they're all coming here to the United States illegally. So now we're the fattest country on the Earth.
God damn it!
Well, yeah, but you get to Tex-Mex
Is it,
too.
your country's so big, I'd imagine it's quite hard to kind of like really figure that out. Because
Not if they're walking, they're not.
A lot of regions too. and
Only one
people
person
from
thought
different
that
places
one.
eat different things and have
I mean,
different levels of
obviously-
activity.
Yeah, I
got
can
you,
imagine
Jeff.
it's like your country's nuts anyway, in other regards, regardless of food.
Okay, here we go.
I
This
don't
is
hate
2022 list. Came out in May. All right. Let's take a look
Nice.
here. Number 10, United States. You're right, Andrew. It's gone up. It's gone up. We were like 30 something. Now we're number 10. Mexican
Oh, geez.
invasion. All right. So number 9, Kuwait. Wow.
What?
Really?
Oh,
It's
interesting.
in the name.
Watch your back,
Yeah.
Kuwait.
But
Wait.
look at these numbers though, dude. United States 36.2% are obese. Wow, dude.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Kuwait 37.9. 8. The Federated States or Micronesia. What? 45.8%. Jesus, dude.
Wow.
They must have a
Kiribati.
lot of cheese.
Why Kiribati? Why? 46%. Those Polynesians, man, they're just not
They have
used
body.
to the.
They have body in the name.
That's true. That's true. Samoa 47.3% at number 6. A lot of these
Yeah, but that doesn't
Polynesians.
surprise me.
Well, it's
Yeah, they have a
they're-
culture of being fat.
Well, but they're not
Yeah.
actually used to those kind of foods, and so they've really screwed themselves, I think. And diabetes is rampant there. It says, "Holy shit, 50% of the population." My God. Number
Do you know
5,
anyone with it?
Tonga, 48.2%. Number 4, Tuvalu. So the Polynesians have got a problem.
Tonga.
Jesus, 51.6%. Number 3, the Marshall Islands, 52.9. Marshall Islands, that's like a rich people's place to go. I had planned on it. Palau.
Technically, isn't the Marshall Islands the United States?
Yeah, technically, it's
If
a
it was in a
protectorate. It's a protectorate.
Okay, who's number one?
Well, number 2 is Palau, and they're 55.3%. That is not a good thing. Number 1, Kuwait.
Canada.
Hold on a sec. How can Kuwait be number 1 and something else? Hold on a second.
What
Hold on.
the heck?
They're number 9 and they're
Mistake.
number 1. What are you doing?
Hey, they're cheating. They're cheating.
So therefore, because since they're number 1 and number 9, they're number 10, so they're tied with us.
It's not. This is what you get with bad editors. It says
That's
Kuwait,
like
but it's actually Nauru. So the Polynesians are fucked. Oh, okay, I get it.
That's like a Yo Mama's so fat joke right there. It's like Yo Mama's so fat. She's number 1 and number 9 on the fattest countries list.
Right.
Actually, the one of the Kuwaitis came in and said, "How much would it cost to get 2 slots on that list?"
Exactly. Well, here's the thing. Just 6 years ago, which is what was in my brain, it's a different number.
Like a turd.
It did. Malta was number 10. Mexico was number 9. Belize was number 8. Kuwait number 7, still in the running. UAE number 6. Libya number 5. Bahrain number 4. So a lot of Muslims. Venezuela number 3. USA number 2. Holy shit! And number 1 Nauru. So Nauru is not giving up that space. They got it. They're keeping it.
Yeah, it's like we need something.
So the Muslims went on a diet. That's basically what it says. All right, fine.
So in other words, Polynesia is genocide through Doritos.
It seems so. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's harsh.
But those percentages are way higher than I would imagine, dude. My God. Even in America, 37%.
Oh yeah, 37%.
Worst campaign ad ever. Doritos. It's genocide through a bag.
Yeah, but see, I eat Doritos once or twice a month.
Kuwaitis love them.
Well, I'm just saying, I eat Doritos once or twice a month. I do.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah. What are they eating them every day?
Maybe.
I saw the craziest flavor of Mountain Dew the other day. It was spicy Mountain Dew.
It still exists?
Oh yeah.
What? Well, Mountain Dew didn't exist anymore.
Oh no, it does.
Hey, we got Vic King in here
because of the sugar content.
Hey, Vic, we haven't seen you in a while, dude. You come up in here and say hello. What are you doing? He says, "Hail Tim" and "Hail Melvin," though. So thank you. That's cool. And do keep in mind, next week we do have Cross Comics in here. Rick Piper, a Canadian, the only Canadian that exists. There's only one in the country. Kima is not real. She's actually from Detroit.
The myth and the legend.
Yes.
I'm waiting for the response on that one.
No.
Everybody just went so quiet. It's like, what you gonna say?
Are you actually from Detroit?
No.
She's from Detroit, Alberta.
Amy?
No shame.
Amy, I'm loving what you're doing, Amy, but I really think I need to have the song "Party in the USA" going on while I'm looking at it.
Well, I know what I need to do.
Party in USA.
Probably look that song up. Sounds like fun. Maybe put confetti in the background.
Well, it's the only actual good song that was given to Miley Cyrus, so yeah.
Oh my goodness! Why is this?
It's not like she ever was a real musician, is it? I don't want to go into that.
Well, she's a Disney
Disney
kid, and they always turn out weird, especially the girls. I don't know what they do to them over there.
Oh, they
Disney. We don't want to know what they do. Nothing good.
Well, so many of them turned out to be such amazing sleuths. Sorry,
maybe it's all the innocent
old
ideas that they put in there.
It
They're
is
always
weird,
trying to
though.
press the innocent shit, aren't they?
Well, that, of course, Disney, and then, of course, Touchstone was for anything that was PG or above. But I don't understand why consistently the girls, particularly the girls, and some of the boys too, but the girls who come out of Disney just turn out to be these amazingly broken, alcoholic sluts. I just don't understand what the hell's going on over there, dude.
Well, all the boys become gay, so
most of them, but not all. At least Justin escaped it. Timberlake,
there you go. Escaped. I wouldn't say he's okay though.
I think he's all right. I mean, I don't care for his music, but I appreciate the effort. That is a hard-working dude. He is a hard-working musician, and I respect it. So, and he actually came out with one. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I guess they just don't really get to have a childhood if they've been working on shows and stuff their entire life.
Well, that's what it is. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Plus, they want to shake that childlike image.
They want to shake the image that was built for them. And
Yeah, but why
Yeah.
why in shaking that image do we go to dildos? Please explain that to me.
Because they were surrounded by sick, perverted adults their whole life.
Oh.
Because we have to remember that Disney, the people who work for Disney are not magical and they're not nice. They are perverts, and
Ooh,
and they are perverting the youth that they work with.
that's not good. Awkward. That's awkward.
No, technically, Windsor could be considered a suburb of Detroit.
Okay, there you go.
It is just across the river.
So
across
don't
the
yell
river.
at me now, Akima. You yell at Jeff.
It is much cleaner than Detroit, though.
Oh yeah, Canada's a pretty clean place. Actually, one of the
I've
things.
been to a couple places in Windsor. I wouldn't go that far.
Well, actually, one of the things my wife and I want to do is we want to take. There's this really nice train that goes from Vancouver all the way over to Toronto, and it goes through some very nice scenic parts of Canada. I want to do it during the fall and when all the leaves are changing. I'm going to do that run.
All 5 minutes of fall.
Well, no, I mean it sounds nice. It's several days on these passenger bed cars. It sounds good, man.
It is most of my wife's on my wife's side.
Most of my wives. That's what I heard.
All of my wives are from Canada.
There you go.
Most of my wife's family is from Canada, and she's actually taken a train literally across Canada. A place like Saskatoon.
Well, it's kind of famous over here in Japan. A lot of people go over and do it because it's so beautiful. And I do like trains. I like taking train trips, and my wife likes it as well. So it's kind of perfect for us. But that is on the agenda. What was that?
My town gets invaded every fall.
Yeah. That means people in your town are making money.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah. Amaran, I do approve, sir. I do approve. I really like what you're doing. I like what you're doing, sir.
Okay.
Things better now.
The excitement, the Australian excitement.
Okay.
I thought everyone down there was Crocodile Dundee. Why aren't you Crocodile Dundee? Thank you.
The movie's lied to us.
It has.
Yeah, it's not. Everyone's not like that.
What's his real name? What's that guy's real name?
Paul Hogan.
Paul Hogan. Yeah.
Paul Hogan.
You think you're gonna tell me they don't drink Fosters down there?
No, but I've seen him do some
No, we
interviews and
don't.
stuff. He seems like a really nice dude, though. He seems like a really nice person.
Yeah, he escaped to America because he was trying to escape paying taxes.
That's it.
Oh, good
That's what I
man.
mean.
Good man. Screw the tax man. Rick has something to say here. He says, "Let me know when you do it, Chester. I will come meet up with you in Toronto. It's only about an hour away from me." Oh, sure, dude. Actually, it would be nice to meet you and Kima. And Kima has punches ready, so
Oh.
I mean, I have to make the effort to go 2 hours out of my way to get to Toronto.
Oh, okay. So fuck me, right? I get you. All right.
Yeah, I don't think there are very many nice trains that go through Florida.
Well, just keep her mad enough until you go.
That's true. I'll have to put that in the book.
And she will want to see you.
Yeah. Well, it's on the list. It's not actually agended yet. But no, we definitely want to do that, though. It sounds like a really nice trip, dude. I've seen pictures of it. I've had some of my students who have actually done the trip and come back with a lot of photography, and they really enjoyed it. It looks fun. I know it doesn't sound exciting to the youngsters, but nice relaxing train ride.
Come to my town, you would like it.
That whole band of area from like around Maine and Michigan's the same way, and then up in like Minnesota and through Montana and all that, and then out into Canada, it all has pretty much the same terrain. So it is beautiful.
Yeah, no, it sounds great. And I'm going to start off in Vancouver, and I speak the local language.
English?
Chinese.
True.
Yeah, I had a friend of mine living in...
Sumerian.
Well, no, but I had a friend of mine that lived there for quite a while, and he was over here teaching. He was part of the government's English program, and he moved over there for quite a while, and he couldn't stand it. He got out. Yeah, you know where he is now? Michigan. So I'm like, is that an improvement? But yeah, no, the Chinese have a freaking stranglehold on Vancouver, dude.
Hmm.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, no, I mean little things like if you want to rent a community hall or rent a space, they try to block it out by just constantly have rented, even though it's not being used, just to keep anybody who's not Chinese from using anything. They're
Yeah, that
really
doesn't
troublesome,
surprise me.
dude. Yeah,
It's awful.
yeah. Well, Chinese are that way. It is what it is. Now, I haven't spoken to Melissa much today because she's sharing her sister's mic, but I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Oh, thank you.
This is a
Thank
Lady
you.
Rainbow.
Yeah, it is. I liked her. I thought Amy helped me with the the gun hand positioning. I'm going to see if I can't kind of do some kickback and maybe like a little muzzle flare to kind of just like just
Now-
because she made her like just letting loose with some rounds into whoever has it coming on the other side.
Now, what
Probably
you
a
need to
dinosaur.
do is you need to go on the internet somewhere and find some automatic gunfire sounds and play it.
Oh.
You got to go. You got to step it up like Alan. You got to make it multimedia.
Or just put the mic really close to your mouth and go.
Yeah, you do that.
I personally prefer the pew pew noise. It's always so much easier.
Pew.
Pew 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 pew.
Like rat-a-tat-tat.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Bang! Pew
That
pew
works too.
bang!
Oh, why did that remind me of Ricky Tikki Tavi? Ooh, I loved that when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, me too.
You know, that's
Love
a
Ricky
story
Tikki
from the Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Little mongoose goes out there and takes over a world of ogres.
Back
I
when Disney used to animate their own movies.
Yeah, back when then, yeah. Do the younger folks here ever seen Ricky Tikki Tavi?
Yes.
Well,
I've
you're
never
not a
seen it,
younger
no,
folk,
sorry.
Eric. You are considered an older folk.
Well, he's younger
Wow.
I don't think
I've
it's not
definitely
a-
heard of it. I don't know if I've
Ah,
seen it.
yeah, I've
Go
never heard of
watch
it.
it.
Unless it was a different name
It's not
over
very
here.
long. It's like what,
maybe.
20 minutes or something like that.
Mm.
But
It's not very long. It's Chuck Jones, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah, let's have a look. Where's my camera? Let's see if this looks okay.
Ricky
I'm
Tikki
drawing in the
Tavi.
dark, so.
An interesting thing. It's of course because it's out of Jungle Book. It's an Indian story. Of course, the family
Yeah.
aren't Indian, but it's an Indian story.
So, have a look, Chester. Sorry, I'm drawing in the dark, so
Let me jump over
sure.
real quick to you.
Maybe a bit. I might have to put the light on in a bit, but
No, it's looking good. It's looking good. What are you going to do with the top of the head there? You got to just keep it
I've
hair,
just
or
got to
what's
that.
your plan?
Yeah, I've just got to that point yet. I'm doing bits at a time. Like I say, I started like in half an hour after we started. So
Why are you drawing in the dark? Just curious.
Because I hate bright light.
It's mood
Oh.
lighting.
No, fair enough. I don't like bright light either.
Fine, but
Don't question
I
his
wanna start adding
creative process.
I actually
I'm not
in
a
my
light.
office,
I don't like bright light. It hurts my eyes
Yeah.
if I put the lights on too bright.
Yeah.
my office, I actually turn off the fluorescence.
Yeah, no, it's a
and,
white
I
person
just have a
problem.
desk lamp.
Yeah. And the lighter your eyes are, the more troublesome it is. And I have very
You say that,
super
but
light
I have
eyes. Yeah.
I have dark brown. I have like hazel brown, dark brown eyes. It's
Ah,
just
well.
I've always been sensitive to bright light.
Yeah, no.
Like, like sunglasses.
We
I
are
always wear them all the
forest
time.
dwellers. Yeah.
I'm a cave dweller, I think.
Yeah. Oh, both. Yeah.
I'm a night person. That's why that's why doing this. It's never been an issue for me. You know, I stay up till like 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning. It's not an issue. Even if I have to get up 2 hours later, I can still do it.
Well,
That and an attraction blood, but
that's
nothing weird
true.
there.
Yeah, that's true. But actually, with my left eye particularly, it's even worse because when I was a little kid, I was walking into the kitchen to see what the grandma and mom were doing. Of course, they were making a ton
sunglasses
of Christmas
No,
fruitcake.
fucking
Is
all.
what they were doing. And as soon as I walked by, my wife, not my wife, my mother, dropped a large chunk of butter into a already existing giant pot of butter, and it splashed out and hit me right in the eye. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
There's a little bit of a Freudian
For
slip.
there, Rabbit, it looked like grunge.
What are
Elvis.
the odds?
What was that, Jeff?
Unlucky.
For there, you look like grunge Elvis.
Grunge Elvis. All right, yeah. My Elvis. These are from America as well. For like £12 and free delivery.
Actually, it looks like Rob Zombie on a bender.
Rabbit has left the building.
You gotta have random sunglasses. You can't have normal sunglasses.
No, that's true. That is true, sir.
I can get my
Those are the right
sunglasses.
ones.
Right, and where are we? I've got like multiple sunglasses.
Wanker.
Oh, Elton John's in the building. Elton, you let yourself go.
I have some other ones which are actual proper grunge Kurt Cobain ones, but I don't know where they are. Wait, that might be them. There we go.
Oh, that's the best. Yeah, wear those forever. You know what they need? Those little side leather pieces to block out the sun. You need those because that would make it the aviators. I think they call them. Yeah, you need those.
Yeah, those are the old glacier glasses.
You remember
like
those?
horses
Yeah,
my favorite.
I love those things, dude. Those are cool.
I love cheap sunglasses. Is what I like. You know.
Yeah. Well, see,
they're all
I
made
had
of plastic. My Elvis ones are my favorite. They are great glasses.
Well, the problem I had when I was young, Rabbit, in high school, I looked just like the dude from Wham.
Oh,
not
no.
the handsome one, the other one.
That's because everyone always used to say I look like Kurt Cobain when I was younger because I had long blonde hair.
Yeah, but no, if I looked like George Michael, I wouldn't be complaining. But it wasn't George Michael; it was the other dude.
No, Wham. Wham. Oh, you look like the guy from Wham.
I did. Yeah, I looked.
That's like a bow your head in and just like, oh damn.
It was troublesome.
It didn't help that he was walking around with a torn T-shirt and pink shorts, but outside of that,
hey, now, don't you pick on the pink. I actually had me a Miami Vice style pink blazer back when I was young.
I remember when I was working at Radio Shack one time. I was closing the shop, and rocking right in front of me on the sidewalk was a guy who was dressed exactly like Don Johnson.
Sure.
Had hair like Don Johnson.
I don't know who Don Johnson is.
Miami Vice guy.
Trust me. Yeah, trust me. He was not Don Johnson.
Oh, that's like, too bad.
Dude,
yeah. Well, dude,
you really think the girls are going to go for that?
Well, girls are, they're interesting. But I had, not only did I own, but I also wore parachute pants. I had several pairs.
Ah.
Yes.
Cool. With the pink blazer?
No, I had a black pair with all the zippers were in red. I had a black pair where all the zippers were in purple, and I had a gray pair where all the zippers were in green.
You never know when it's going to be hammer time.
You never know.
No, it's always hammer time. What are you on about?
Always hammer time.
That's my secret. It's always hammer time.
No, that's a different band. No, sorry.
You didn't buy the extended edition of MC Hammer, did you?
Hey, now, MC Hammer was awesome.
Everybody stop. Just a time.
I told you when I was in high school, my first year of high
That's
school,
the single
before
that
I
actually
moved.
made him go broke.
Why is the screen still on me? Take the screen off me.
I is off of you, but because I have to move on to other people. But when I was in high school, my first year before we moved, I was part of a hip hop group called the Egyptians, and we went down to Showtime Pizza, and we would have hip hop dancing battles.
Oh my God, breakdancing.
Yeah.
This kind of thing before, yeah.
And my job, I was the left corner, not the right, the left corner, and I would sit there with my arms crossed, and my body tilted a little bit to the left. That was my job.
Is that what you did? There was nothing else. It was like, oh, try and
stand. Well, I did. Were
you still tall then?
I was very tall, and I could do a mean knee spin. I could do that. I could also pop and lock a bit. And I actually could do kind of for about a meter the caterpillar. So there you go.
I wish we had footage. I wish you could show us. That'd be great.
So do I. That would be great. But it was the thing.
How cool is that?
And I remember. Michael Jackson had been on some TV show at nighttime, and he introduced the moonwalk, and everyone's trying to copy it. Me too.
Good God, what is he doing?
It's amazing. It's like magic.
He seems to be walking forward, but he is moving backwards. How does he do that?
But I tell you what, though, back in that day, hip hop was actually fun. It was all about
Yeah, it
fun
was.
things and dancing. It was fun. These days, it's all about yo yo ho, bitch, gun, gat, shoot me in the ass. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. It used to be like, hey, yeah, party time. Everybody's all bright and colorful, having a good time dancing. You know what? It didn't matter what color you were. Oh my God.
Fun.
Yeah,
Have fun anymore. That's the thing.
I guess not.
Yeah. At some point, people stopped having fun.
At some point.
Aww.
Yeah.
I wish one of you could send me a pencil sharpener because I ain't got a fucking clue where mine is.
Well, let me
I
get
could
my
send
magic
you-
wand out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I need one for my B pencils because I need to add shadows and all my H pencils are working.
One of my favorite, Eric, was the Fat Boys. You remember the Fat Boys?
I remember them.
Gosh,
Yeah,
I love that.
shadows around
They
here.
literally had a music video. They were singing about eating cheeseburgers. That's my kind of music, man.
Is that how they got fat?
Yeah, that
they
is
were-
pretty dope.
Oh, they were really fat. It was not false advertising at all. They
They
were
even had a
large.
movie.
Did they have a movie?
It's Orderlies.
Orderly.
I
Yeah,
vaguely
no, you're
remember
right. You're right.
seeing
You're right.
Something about that, yeah.
Yeah.
Even in Australia, they were like, I think they.
They're trying to bring America to that #1 spot.
Hey, they were fun, man. That's the thing, though. During the '80s, hip hop was fun. It wasn't about
Yeah, no,
race.
I agree. Yeah, I mentioned
Well,
this last night. Mike's trying to rap and all that kind of stuff used to be a lot better back then. 80s,
Yeah.
90s.
Well,
Nowadays, oh shit.
It's true, but I mean, it
And
wasn't
also
until that
tuned and all.
NWA came out that
Yeah.
things started to get ugly.
That's when it shifted.
Yeah, that's when it really got ugly. And even their their first album wasn't that harsh. But they're really the ones that shifted the industry.
I mean, I remember listening to Ice-T doing gangster rap back in the day.
Yeah,
If you
but I
remember
mean,
that,
Ice-T's
that shit.
gangster rap was very tame, dude.
No,
Super
I'm
tame.
not saying it wasn't. I mean, I've heard other stuff that wasn't too. I preferred it when we got Body Count, to be honest with you, anyway. And obviously that doesn't count as rap, but it is.
Did you know that
kinda.
Ice-T was an actual DJ, a real one?
He was also in the military.
Yeah.
I've seen him play.
Yeah. Now, don't confuse him with Ice Cube. That's different. That's what you
No,
call
no,
a
Ice Cube was in
sellout.
Friday.
That's a sellout. Ice-T,
He
on the other
did
hand.
good movies. Ice-T is cool, and I love Ice-T. Ice Cube did some good movies, though.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind having a problem
He
with
did
Ice Cube
just
at all,
good.
but I don't think the blacks appreciate him very much.
Well, that's their problem.
I would agree. Yeah. Well, it is that time, though, Jeff. I've been showing the art here, and we got some interesting looking stuff. And I'm going to go get myself some coffee. So you're in
Fantastic
charge. So
stuff.
here's your time to shine, Jeff. Here's your time.
No longer just a
Yay.
co-host just dropping
Just-
links.
Yes. Notice he leaves me without control. Of,
Yeah,
Wait,
well,
now you can talk
sir,
to the.
if I
the
had control to
actual
give, you
creator.
would have it. Let me check again. Let me just make sure. So what can I do here? I can adjust your volume. I can mute you. I can disable you. I can focus this person. What does that mean? Maybe I should press that button.
Maybe you shouldn't mess with it just so we don't crash anything.
Well, I could also server mute him. I could server deafen him. I could disconnect.
Don't do that because that's what happened to me, and that'll
I
piss
could
me off.
ban
So.
him forever.
You could
I
take
haven't
away
even
his
looked
hearing.
at
Rabbit's
these before.
been-
Hold on a second.
Rabbit's
I can
been
give him
scarred.
I can move him. Holy crap! I can do lots of stuff. And Jeff it disappeared. So
I
couldn't
missed
do
my
it.
B pencil. Did none of these work?
It's funny.
There he's God.
No, he did
Why
it
are none of these
intentionally,
pencils
to
soft?
make me look guilty. Yeah.
Someone send me some charcoal and something. Something dark
Yeah, no, there's
charcoal.
nothing here that lets me give you control
Since
other
there,
than
you can give him
focus
charcoal.
this person. I don't know what that means. I'm not going to press it, though, because I shouldn't. Anyway, Jeff's in charge. I'll be back.
I think if I can finish this with,
Oh.
with pencils. I spent an hour on it. An hour was good enough, right?
I'm sure it looks lovely.
No,
I don't know
it
what
looks
I'm doing anymore.
okay. I haven't drawn with a pencil for a while. So. Oh, by the way, Amy, I forgot to say this, but I have actually done some sketches for yours.
Sure.
Your commission. I haven't finished it because I've got to finish GOPs before I go on holiday. But I will try and finish yours before I go away as well.
Oh, well, take what
I just thought I'd let you. No, I just thought I'd let you know because I hadn't updated you on it. So
Oh,
I have done
thank
some
you.
sketches, and I have fitted the hobbits is in it, the whatever it is, Melissa's character.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I did some
artwork.
thumbnails to try and get it right, but trying to fit it on an A4 picture is quite hard for me
But-
Hey
because I
guys,
normally draw bigger.
I gotta go work up a fire for just a minute, so I'll be back maybe a little later. I hope.
But
Hey,
out
All
the
right.
fire or make a
Be
fire.
safe.
All right, Rosa.
Sorry, love you. I'll
There's
be
a
back just a
fire.
little bit. I hope. Talk
Okay.
about
Okay.
you.
Where's the fire?
Bye.
Bye.
She did say put out
Did-
a fire,
did-
right? Not make a fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
like works with the fire department.
Oh
or
no, I
something.
know. I was just a bit concerned when I heard her and said I was going to go and do fire. I thought, what? She's going to do what?
She's a fire jumper who draws while she's descending.
I mean, you have to make work somehow.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, oh no,
I can't play my guitar while I'm drawing because I get told off. That's
Time
my
do you
job.
have left?
Yeah, but you're told off by Chester. Let's be honest here.
Maybe I could just do drawing.
Andrew, I could probably send you a couple of tracks if you're
Will you be able
interested.
to do?
Really?
Oh well, I sent Amy a couple of tracks to listen to when we were chatting. On
Yeah, they were really cool.
Oh, all
Then
right.
got back with her because I know.
Well, I mean,
It's
what
still
if
not
you
finished, but
a cute little?
I don't know how I did it. Amy sent me a. What did you do? She's muted herself, so that's useless.
Oh, we kind of had a disaster over here, so I'm trying to help Melissa and not.
Okay, that's cool.
yeah.
I just wondered how I sent you the files. You sent me a link. That was weird.
Yeah, I sent you a link to MediaFire Dropbox, but I
that
can
was it. She did the Dropbox thing. That's cool. No, I'm just asking. No, it's fine. I mean, if you still got the tracks, just send them to Andrew. If not, I'll do it. I just thought because I know you like the tracks, so it's always nice to spread the tracks around just to see what you think is all.
Sounds good. I will be definitely into that.
So Timothy, who are you going to get to draw
Yes,
your
sir?
next comic? Who are you going to get to draw your next comic?
Well, it's going to be Sid. We actually already have Melvin 3 halfway done.
Oh wow!
Wise, yeah.
Nice.
Just that we were working on finishing up Melvin 2, and once we get that out and do the whole campaigning thing, we'll finish up Melvin 3.
So how many?
This is how people do it. I don't understand. Not enough people do this. Sorry, it just winds me up when people don't already have it done. Mostly.
How many Melvins do you plan on there being?
I plan to make it ongoing.
Oh, just continuous?
Adventures of Melvin.
So that was the best question. How many Melvins are they going to be?
How many Melvins are there?
It's gonna hurt.
Well, we now know.
Oh, too many Melvins.
Hey, Melvins.
Too many Melvins.
Are any of them going to be called Electric Boogaloo?
No.
No. Crap.
Well, why
I hate to
not?
disappoint you. Reasons.
White pencil, black pencil.
This is the part where you say, "Quit avoiding the question, sir."
Quit avoiding the question, sir. Answer the question.
Answer the
You want
question.
the truth, you can't handle the truth.
Let's see. Do I have any more?
Did you order the code red? Pull up my
Mountain.
magic 8 ball here. See what
To
Magic
watch
8
that
Ball
movie, I
says.
just know that line from that movie. That's about it.
Mountain Dew Code Red.
It's a good movie, actually.
It is a pretty good movie.
I'm just going to drink. Sorry.
I always
I'm
watch
talking to myself. I didn't
I
realize.
get halfway through the movie.
Is that not how
Right.
all of your artwork gets done? I'm just gonna drink. Oh, look, a picture.
No. Sometimes I'm very sober, but it's because my
He
wrist
comes
hurts,
to and he goes, "I
and
do
I
that."
can't find my fucking pencil sharpener. So whatever.
You ever thought that's why your eyes hurt all the time? Is because just like constant hangover? Is that-
No. I didn't drink
Can't
that
be
much.
it.
I didn't drink that much
so
anymore, to be honest with
It's
you.
time for beer.
Oh, good for you.
Like,
I
you
didn't
don't,
drink
like,
last
pass
night
out.
when Mike showed, did I? I mean, unless you weren't watching that.
I
it
didn't
was
tune
Mike's
into my
show.
show.
But no, I've had quite a lot of time off because I've been trying to get healthy and I've got to get in shape for my music videos and stuff.
Good
Heck
for you.
yeah.
But
You
I
don't,
still like
pass
drink
out
and chat with you
come to
guys.
and go, did I draw this?
Right.
People still watch Mike's show?
It's been a long time. Well, I don't watch it. I just go on it.
Well, even so, I would admit if I was watching, I'd turn it off. It was mukbang videos. Like that's like
yeah, it was stupid.
legitimately.
But we did discuss this after the show that he needs to start having a plan and working to try and get his NFT audience involved and doing a proper
What
show.
the hell is that?
So he is going to do it. It's just but we all pretty much had to go at him, to be honest with you.
Oh no!
But not a proper go, but a bit like, dude, you need to actually, do something with this
Well,
instead of just doing nothing.
Well, I've been absent from watching any of it since because I go on and it's like, oh, they're just talking about NFTs and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like.
And that's the thing. That's what everyone's like. That's the thing. We get more views nowadays. Like we go on and off how many people are watching it live, but we always have. Well, like I say, 80 to 120,
right?
Overall. So, and that's not bad. Just to and we still are thinking of changing the name because obviously this is more of an indie comic showcase now than before when it was just draw any random theme we had at the time.
Right.
Which we need to work on that because I think we could get a lot more promotion for the show if we change the name and kind of separate us out from what we were because it would be a new thing. I mean, we could maybe partner more with Indicron because it is Pixel's thing. I don't know.
Do you have
it's not my thing. What's that?
Again? Do you have any ideas of what you're going to change the name to?
Well, no serious options. There was a lot of stupid options brought about.
Yeah, I happen to like my stupid options.
I like them all, but none of them are viable.
None of them are viable.
Yeah.
Viable selling point.
Hang on, I'm going to go look.
Try them out, or maybe do a drawing and see which names you pick out.
Change the name of the show every week.
The thing is, right, it's Pixel's thing, not mine. I mean, I know I've been in charge of doing a lot of stuff recently, but Pixel has done a lot recently. I got him back involved, and he's brought loads of people on, hasn't he, recently? So maybe I'll have another conversation with Pixel about it. I think that's what needs to happen because we can't decide what happens to his actual channel and show, can we?
No,
it is his.
Right.
It's not ours.
No,
we could. Show.
I mean, technically, it kind of ours.
Well, no, I understand that. We've been doing it for years, but it is his show.
Yeah, we didn't need to. I think we need to move on from what Drawn and Quartered to something else. We'll still do the same stuff, obviously, but because like I say, we've been focused on the indie comics.
Yeah, it's the same show. It's just a different.
It's just more focused now. Because before it was doing indie comic, then we do like the Batman, then an indie comic, and then something stupid, then some other comic, then it'd just be like that on and off. And then before we started, before Christmas, we were just doing random topics. I had a list, and we'd just pick one every week. I mean, they were fun to draw. Don't get me wrong, but it's nice to promote everybody that needs promoting.
It is.
And we've had a lot of interesting people on with interesting books.
Yeah, and I like doing that. But you know what? One thing I would like to see us give a try. That I don't know if the artists are interested at all. But I would like to see us take a panel, maybe a famous panel from a comic book, and see their interpretation of it.
Yes, that's like an art jam thing.
That would be
actually, one of my things that I do in my graphic novels class in my high school is that I give them a 6-panel script and they have to draw it out. So I give them just the words and then in however many classes.
I'd like to do that for practice because I've never done anything like that before.
It's a lot of fun.
So
legitimately, I've done it for 4 years now and I've never gotten the same comic twice.
It's like drawing from a brief, like when you're doing your degree or something. It's the same kind of thing. You think of things very differently in that way instead of just going, here's a picture or a character, draw it. It's I like the idea. Definitely do it for that.
It's almost like a psychology test too. What people focus on and what subject matters are more prevalent than others. Because if you have a bunch of words on a page, people will focus on certain words over other ones, and that's really interesting too.
Interesting. That's even more dynamic. Just taking the script and giving it to you. Now I'm talking about actually taking a famous panel like Wolverine midair coming at Hulk, something like that. But I don't know. What do the other artists think about this?
So So how
you
would
could
you
also
do
it the other
Would
way
you show
around
them the
too. You could
score, or
also
would you describe it?
You could also take the words out of a famous page of a comic book and have people reword it to
Work
something
in
else.
what their vision is, yeah. But I mean, what do the other artists here think about that?
I think it's a great idea. It'd be so fun.
I think it's worth trying out for once. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I know
How
next
stupid.
week.
Okay, thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Eric.
No, it sounds cool. I mean, that'd be fun. I mean, because that's how a lot of people learn to panel to panel work. They look at someone else's work, draw their interpretation of it. Done quite often.
I love it because I've never done it ever, anything like that. I've worked to briefs before, but I've never taken a panel and done it in my own style. Or taken the script from a story and done it, because obviously I don't write scripts when I do my comics. I draw it as I think about it with what I'm writing about.
Like a
I have a
storyboard.
vague idea. I storyboard. Yeah, exactly. I'm not thinking of the script because like I know when Booster did his book, he wrote it, and then obviously Shabby taught what he wrote. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Is it Tim?
Yeah, Timothy Olsen.
Yes,
Tim.
Tim.
Right, how did you do yours? Did you write a script for the person
I did
to
a
draw
storyboard.
it? Oh, you
I
did
did the storyboard.
Yes, everyone does. So, Eric, how do you do yours? Do you do storyboards, or do you just write it?
A little of both. Mostly with issue 3, I did a lot of storyboards. Issues 1 and 2, it was a full script before I jumped into thumbnailing it. And issue 4,
I just find the artwork more fun. You see the pages come to life and then do the words.
Yeah, see, because it's like how I write songs, right? Because I always write the music before I write the lyrics.
Right.
Straight away. And then I'll write the melody to the lyrics before I actually write the words. So I'm that kind of person, so I will draw it before I even think of the story sometimes.
Can you even do it the other way? I mean, you have to have the music
I
first.
can't do it the other way, but you can. Some people can. You'd be surprised.
I've done it the other way when I was playing music.
Yeah, I mean, my bassist in my main band, he'll quite often write the whole song before he's even really written the music as such properly or rehearsed anything. It's more an analytic way of doing it. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's a logical way, but everyone does it differently. That's why it's interesting to hear how people do it. Because, like I say, I'll pick my guitar up and jam some shit out, and then I might hear a melody and hum it, and then I'll start writing. But other people don't do that. They really think of it differently. But you know what I mean? Piano, guitar, whatever. You play the instrument you can play, but
key it out on your saxophone.
Well,
yeah, exactly.
I
mean,
that
you
just
do what
gives
you
you
can.
melody. Piano's better because you can chord it out and then go from there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play chords and you can sing while you're playing it as well.
Yeah, exactly. So. Yeah, that's how I do it. But I do have a question, and it's very pertinent to the conversation. Amy?
Hi.
Hi. I have a question for you. Why is your art always sans olfactory organs?
You want her to have a little nose?
Well, I'm just curious. You don't seem to like noses. I'm curious why.
It's a very chibi thing. It's a very.
What's your beef with noses? Why do you hate them so much?
It's Krillin. Krillin doesn't have a nose, and he's one of the most famous characters in the world.
Is he?
Not wrong.
I'm not wrong. Yeah.
So now we've got Chester going after Eric at the beginning, and Amy near the end.
Yeah. I'm consistent.
Can I get a time check?
All going according to plan.
You can get a time check, sir.
We've got about half an hour, I think.
35 minutes. Yep.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. I can splash some color on this, probably.
Dude,
I'm done. I was done.
Deep in the color. Armron's on this shit.
He's
man.
deep in the color. Deep in it.
He is.
Okay, so I think I'm done. I was done by 40 minutes in. So
just gonna do flats, so I won't have time for shading and shit.
You want to show it off?
Your flats are
probably
cool.
I've got you focused, Rabbit, if you want to show. Yeah.
But
yeah.
We'll see it at the end of the show.
I gotta find the angle on the camera. That's a trouble.
Well, it's like Mark Singer's Butch brother.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be muscular, right?
Yeah, no, you're right.
I need to change a few things, but I can't.
Does everybody know who Mark Singer is, other than me and Chester?
I can see what I need. No, sorry. Looking at it there, I can see what I need to change. I might change a couple of things.
Sweet.
I need to make his eyes a bit.
So I guess the answer is no, Eric. So.
Yeah, probably.
I do. Well, I mean, I got it.
He was only in the most epic movie ever made. I mean, God.
Yes.
Beastmaster.
about
What movie was that?
The Beastmaster, dude.
I love
Oh, that
Beastmaster,
one.
man. That movie's fucking amazing.
It is. Yes,
I watched that when I was a kid. I loved that.
Then he
If you
fought
watch
off
it now, though,
aliens in
it is a bit dated.
Yeah, but
but
it's
I
so
mean,
freaking
everything
random,
gets
dude.
dated,
It's
don't it?
awesomely random.
You know what? I have it on VHS. I was looking at something the other day. So someone was watching something else around their house, and like certain VHS are going for like stupid prices, like
Really?
rare VHS. Yeah, and I have a lot of very unique VHS because I never sold or got rid of any of them.
Boxes full of them.
Yeah, man, I have the entire manga collection, like all of the anime back in the day, like a lot of the stuff you can't even get anymore, even on DVD. I have a lot of Chinese movies, all the Chow Fat, all the John Woo, all the Michelle Yao. I have all those old school stuff, all the Japanese old school stuff, like all this Keshimike and beyond, all the earlier stuff. I have all that stuff. I have a lot of normal movies as well. Like I have all my whole old school horror, like Phantasm, Nightmare on Elm Street, all that kind of shit.
Those are good too. Yeah, I like the old Phantasm stuff. Amron, I have to say, this poor lady must have incredibly bad lower back pain.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't.
So there.
Dude,
fine.
her breasticles are bigger than her head.
No, they're not.
Okay.
Completely wrong.
That's the best answer ever. No, they're not. This was a good fuck you. Chester would have done it, but
yeah.
There's not been enough. Oh no, I've ruined it.
It's well. I at least I have sympathy for the large-breasted women. I understand.
Simp.
Thank you.
You said it. You said simp.
Yeah, sympathy. I do believe it's spelled differently, but we'll go with that. And there's a snake that is eating very small people. They've had a bad day, Melissa.
They have. Oh yeah. Yeah. My machine gun lady just vanished all at once, so I'm just having to start over.
What? No way.
Yeah.
I hate when that shit happens.
Holy. That thing was looking cool, man.
It was great, and then just boop.
Oh,
that happens.
That's a shame.
It's a shame that it didn't have because sometimes it auto backs up, which is a shame if it didn't do that. But
well, Rabbit,
what are you doing it on? Clip Studio.
Yeah, but on my on the tabletop day, Bugbear's Basement.
Tuesdays, yeah.
Yeah, I had. Are you gonna come and join that? By the way.
I did create that character, and now everything's been sorted out. Yeah, probably. If you want me there, I'll
no, absolutely. I love this system. I think you're going to enjoy it. It's not irritating like some of the other ones. But the thing was,
yeah, that's true. I get that.
Yeah. But I had created this huge presentation file that I've been using for the campaign, and I literally have over over 200, nearly 2,500 images that I had set up. I had a bunch of adventure options, and I had the whole world. I had the whole thing fleshed out with graphic design and everything, and I was using it, and it disappeared.
It's disappeared.
Yes, but I went deep into the WPS files, and I found a thing called backup.
Well, there is. You can also find shredding programs and stuff. You can find deleted files and stuff and get them back off your system easy enough.
Yeah, I was so happy, dude, because you know how many hours of work that took.
I couldn't even begin to imagine.
At least one.
And no, I was saying more like 7. Yeah. But luckily I get it back, and I backed it up, double backed it up, and I've been actually adding to it. But
no, it's cool. I completely understand because I have shit like that happen all the time. But people see me on this when I've been doing this, and my files have just decided, I've closed.
I'm tired.
I'm trying to get some new shit I do.
Well, Kima's doing chibi now. She's muscling in on you, Amy.
All right, hang on. Let's turn the page over. Let's do some chibi. Right. I haven't drawn Chibi in fucking forever. I know it's like 2 heads high or something in it. So
It can vary. Oh, it's cute, Lissa.
Thank you.
It is cute. Although I do think that this chibi character is humping her leg, so I don't know how cute it is. It could be disturbing.
Oh, I think he's talking about Kima's drawing. But we
I
can't
am
actually
talking
see.
about Kima's drawing. I am.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Cheering on Lissa.
Well, I mean, the fact that she's had to restart and this snake is eating very teeny people. It's a snack, really. Good on ya. Over
Thank
here
you.
to Jonathan's work, and he is, yeah, it's pretty cool, dude.
I had to cover up the feet with smoke too, just to get it accurate. To
Hey, the Rob Liefeld kind of technique, awesome. Yeah, he's a pro. He's a pro. You can do that.
Sure is.
Yeah,
I'm actually pretty happy with this. I'm like surprised at how much cross hatching I've had to do. Probably the most I've ever done in my entire life.
you know, John Diller taught me what cross hatching was and how to do it.
Not Jim Lee.
No, John Diller.
Jim Lee making his straight up and down crosshatch man every single time he draws.
Well, he
wow, look how he makes that.
Successful at it. So
look how he makes that straight up and down man, not all crosshatched like that. That's amazing.
So we're angsting against Jim Lee now.
Yeah, I like to poke fun. I like to poke fun at him.
Okay. Fair enough.
He's very talented. He draws one character.
Superman, and he does it really well.
No. Do one thing and do it really well.
That's right.
And then he just draws Superman over and over and over again, but with different costumes.
Well, you know,
and he draws it straight up and down.
I watch some of his streams. You know, when I'm doing something else, I'll have it in the on the other TV here, and you know, kind of look over and see what he's doing from time to time. What he's been doing a lot recently is working with ink blotching. Which is interesting because it looks like crap, and then all of a sudden it doesn't.
Suddenly, Jim Lee.
Magically. But
how does ink blotching turn into cross hatching? It's amazing.
Yeah.
It is scary how much stuff in art is like that. Like, oh no, oh gosh, oh no, I don't know about this.
That's Eric on a daily basis.
I was going to say, I thought the news was going to come back to Eric any minute.
Yeah, and I've watched some of those Jim Lee videos where he takes the ink and splashes it on the page and uses a tissue to make it look like clouds or smoke. And
yeah, it's kind of neat.
Yeah, Jim Lee actually has one of the best how to draw hands learn to draw hands in 2 seconds videos on the internet. Like, if you want to learn how to draw hands in comic book, Jim Lee has this amazing tutorial. He was at a Comic-Con too. Like, it's just somebody filmed him at a Comic-Con drawing hands, and he's just like, "Oh, this is how you do it in like 2 seconds." And then he showed it. I was like, "Wow, that's incredible!" And then I knew how to draw hands in really quickly.
Well, there you go.
Hands
That's
are
awesome.
hard, too.
Yeah. Start with an off-center pentagon.
Well,
I just thought you'd to start with like a not slightly off rectangle, and then kind of add your fingers with the right curve. Everyone does it differently, though, I suppose.
Well,
I've
my
never
problem
drawn it with
is
Instagram. That sounds weird.
I can draw a perfect circle in one direction.
Doesn't that make you insane? Isn't
and
that
only
what that's
half
supposed to be?
half a hemisphere. I can't
All right,
seem to
I'm
match
gonna
it on the other half.
Well,
Is that me?
No, that's
Melvin. That is cute.
It's
Look at that.
Melvin.
That is pretty good, guys.
It only took like 2 seconds. Whatever.
that's
Like South Park, Melvin.
Yes, it
Exactly,
is.
that's
That's
what I
definitely
was
South
gonna
Park
go
Melvin. Yeah. Hey
I
guys,
like his. Oh,
are we gonna LARP today?
It's been a long time since I drawn anything stupid. So, maybe I should start doing more chibi random shit.
It can be
I
fun.
mean, like, look at that though, because there's a
Especially
big
how funny it would
difference.
sound if it was Cartman's voice.
there you It's
Well,
the same thing.
It's the same
It is
thing. It's the same-
identical. Yeah.
Everyone likes a stupid character. To be fair, I love drawing shit like that because it's easy and takes no time. But
well,
I'm just going to do that from now on. I'm just going to draw. Chibi and South Park characters.
Well, what Amy is doing here. What you could do, Amy, is you could extend that flag behind her all the way over to the right, or the characters left, and you could put the title of a comic book in there. That would be a great title banner, I think.
Melvin.
Melvin.
Good.
You could.
Then I'd have to make it smaller.
Yeah.
I'm making copy off of the cover. Just paste it on there.
Well, I am looking at this stuff going down here, and Andrew's definitely putting his color in. It's coming along. Amy's is finished and it looks great. Amron's he's got his color in. It looks kick ass. We won't mention Honey. Kima has moved on, and Jonathan is putting his lines in and bringing it out. But you know who's not sharing and who doesn't want me to see what he's doing? You know who that is? Eric.
I can tell you it's Eric because his sucked and he quit.
Oh no! Don't say that, dude. I hate my picture too. That's why I drew.
Oh no, it was bad. I was not happy with it. So
I get that. Do what I did. Draw South Park version.
Eric, let me be the judge of that, sir. Let me be the judge of that.
And you know he will judge it.
Honestly,
he's going to agree with me.
Things, man. Oh, that's
I had to fire stuff. If I have to do that and show mine, you have to show yours.
Yeah, I don't know what you're complaining about. This thing could be epic, dude. I don't know what the problem is.
The arm's a bit too big. But
so adjust it. But I mean,
legs are bad. Yeah, it was just.
No. One.
I don't like
the one that's going down and out of the way. That's the. I would say that's the worst part of it. The perspective on it just seems a bit weird. I think
I just think it needs to be a little thicker. Really, is all.
No, it needs to be thinner. It needs to be more elongated out of the perspective. You know what I mean? It needs to be smaller foot. That you know what I mean? That's all it is.
Well, I don't know. You shouldn't ask me those questions anyway, because it either looks.
Because their leg's fine. Yeah. Actually, to be fair, I feel like that arm that you haven't finished, that's a bit too big. But
I don't think it looks that bad at all.
Other than that. No.
I am not happy with it. It's not up to my standards.
So fine.
That's fine.
Chibi something. That seems.
Yeah, do what I did, dude. South Park.
Everybody worship at the Lester altar. Go ahead.
So right, dude, that sketch looks so much better than the inked version.
The sketch always does.
Yeah, I know. I'm the same. I hate everything I do that's not a sketch. Because that's fine. That looks great. You know, the movement, the lines. It looks fantastic. And yeah, it's the inking that ruined it. That sucks though, because I'm the same. Sometimes you ink something. I hate everything. I hate the life that I live because
sometimes you're just goofing. Could be just goofing off, and it looks great. Then you try to
that's it exactly.
Polish it, and it looks like
Mike
shit.
always said to me, always ink a picture like you hate it, because everything you hate you ink looks great. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, he wasn't wrong. Yeah. But looks like this. Just draw a shit chibi character like me. We'll make a South Park Melvin version. Well, I need to do the chick. I don't know what the chick looks like.
Like I always hate my inking.
Yeah, well, see, I literally like digital inking. I hate every time. Like traditional, not so much, but
you guys are weird. I love everything I do.
Well, that's just because I'm not.
You're not an artist.
This already looks epic, Eric. It already looks epic.
I like the ideas I sketch out, and then I have somebody else draw it for me.
Oh, there you go. That's how I would do it.
I can't afford that.
I can't draw very well.
Well, I
That
can't
doesn't
even
matter.
Sounds like you guys need a lesson in how to love yourself.
I love my music. I love everything I do with my music. I just hate my art. Everyone knows how much I hate what I do when I do these things. Everyone knows.
Heck yeah.
If you can't love yourself, how are you supposed to love anybody else?
Dude, I love my music. You've not listened to my music, so you don't know. But,
Fair enough.
I love my music.
Fair enough. Yeah.
That's what you need, is Chester soup for the soul.
There we go, dude. Eric, that looks freaking awesome. That pose is great. That's what we need, Eric. That's all we need. We need South Park and Chibi. This is the. We should just make that a night. We could draw like 20 of these in a day, in a night, easy.
I got the straw poll done.
Thank you very much.
You're awesome. I hope you've not put me on it. I should have said last time, but then it doesn't really matter because we're not going on Mike's show anymore. So we should have a thing. No one wins anything anymore. We just are the winner, I guess. Does it make people feel competitive?
Yeah, dude, I love the competitive aspect of the show. Is like the contest nature. That's so endearing. I love it.
That's sarcasm, I believe. I caught it.
No, I sincerely love the fact that like people vote on this, like because it's not just us voting. Like if it was just us voting, that would be boring. But it's like an audience that gets to participate.
Yeah, it does. It involves everybody, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What if one episode was like a gauntlet of drawing like 20 small things and everybody accumulated points based off of,
and then you get eliminated.
Like every 30 minutes do a vote. Yeah,
I did that thing with Booster the other night. We did that Gartic phone thing.
Oh yeah.
You've done that, right? Oh my god, that's so stupid. It's so
much
fun,
Gartic phone is pretty fun.
That could be a great D&Q one day.
What is Gartic phone? Some of us don't know.
Gartic phone, basically, right? So I didn't know either. So there's multiple modes. I only played 2 modes. So the first mode is everyone involved writes a sentence, right? And then somebody else, you only have a short amount of time, like a minute, right? Then everyone gets given a sentence by somebody else, and you have to draw it. And then you do that drawing, and then the next person gets that drawing, and then they have to write down what they think that drawing is, and then the next person draws what person thought the drawing was.
It's called Pictionary.
And then at the end, it's like Pictionary.
Or no, it's telephone. It's the game of telephone. Drawing involved.
The other one we did was we did the other mode where you draw. So you get a short amount of time to draw random shapes, right? Just random shapes, and then the next thing you have to make those shapes into a picture. You know, it really opens up your imagination. I didn't get it to start with, but it's really good.
It's great. It's a fun time.
It is a lot of fun, yeah. Especially with Booster.
Well, as long as all the artists are interested, I think we should definitely try different things. I do have a question though. Andy A has a question, and I don't know how to answer it. He says, "Where's Altimers at?" What is an Altimer? I know what an altimeter is.
I don't know how to answer.
Yeah, you've lost me.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Sorry.
Help me out, Andy. Give me more detail, and I'll answer.
You've lost us all, young and old.
Yes.
I think he's referring to me.
Oh, okay.
I forget stuff easily.
Okay,
I
that
get
answers
stuff
that
about
question.
something, and he always says I have a case of Altum.
Oh, okay. Now it makes perfect sense. Okay.
My brain was not working very well with my mouth.
That's great.
Okay. Well, there you go. It's been answered. Thank you, Timothy.
Yes. One of the very mysteries of life.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Why Altimers? Is it Alt Timmer, as in Alt Timothy? Is that the joke?
It's like Alzheimer's, right? I thought that was the idea.
I get it. It's a wordplay. It's a pun. Oh.
Yes.
I thought that was obvious.
How you know it? No one's half the
explained it, but I guess not.
Yeah, so
I'm
here's
gonna
the
really
thing, though. You guys, if
this.
any of you end up coming to Japan and visiting, you're going to have to sit through in my lectures, though.
Cool.
I will heckle you from the crowd and be hated by every Japanese person.
I'm going to have to bring a lot of coffee.
Stay at your house.
Ooh, it looks sketchy. I don't get it. It's terrible.
Yes, and you have to sleep on a tatami floor with a single futon.
I've done that before. I've already done that.
That doesn't sound difficult to me.
Yeah, I've already done it.
Dude, I camp every year. I go camping all the time. I'm the expert at sleeping.
Please, I slept on concrete. That'll be no problem.
Yeah, it's not complicated.
So we got some people who are game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd love to come to Japan, dude.
And that was
one of the dreams I've had forever. I would love to visit Japan.
That's crossed my mind before. I was just like, oh, next time I go to Japan, I wonder if I can visit Chester. That'd be interesting.
I'd like to do that. I'd actually like to do it just to come and jam with
I'll
you.
be the tallest person there.
I want to go and play in Chester's band. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, that'd actually be fun, because
that would be so much fun.
The good thing about the music community over here, because unless you're in a city, you're not going to make any money. But the community is more of a support itself type of thing. So anytime we go to a concert or do anything that isn't like a big stadium event, any kind of just a lounge type of thing, probably half of the audience are other musicians.
I mean, do you do like, well, that's what it's like here. Well, it's what it used to be. But do you do like open mics and stuff? Does that kind of stuff over there?
I haven't seen it, but like I said, I don't live in the big cities, so.
Oh yeah, so I mean, I can't imagine it not doing. I kind of feel like it's a worldwide thing.
Usually,
I mean, there's always like a plug and play or an open mic night or something.
Right. Well, no, it's one of two things. Either you get invited to do like usually it's 3 acts in a night. You get invited, but those ones are very strict about who they let in, which is fine. But and they'll also pay a little bit of money. But the other option, the one that I do, well, at least half the time, is I will simply rent the live house for the night.
Yeah, I've done that
and
before.
I will sell tickets. And
yeah,
that's
I've done
what
that.
I do. Yeah.
I mean, I've made money off that. Not nowadays, it's a bit harder. But I've in my past, I've done that. I like because I mean, I used to know quite a lot of promoters back in the day when I was in like a pretty like high. I don't know what you call it. Oh, quite not a famous, but a big metal band. So I used to put on quite a lot of like events. You'd make quite a lot of money on it as well because I always had deals with them, right? So the owner, you'd pay them. So like what, say £200-300 for the day to rent their place out. They obviously keep all the money for the beer. I used to do like I used to do. Say if it was a 2-floor thing, I would do it downstairs, which would be acoustic music, and that'd be free for anyone to come into. And then upstairs, you'd have to pay, which would be 4 bands, and everyone would come in and just chill. But everyone would always come upstairs because they like the music from downstairs, and they'd go, "Oh, what's going upstairs?" You'd make freaking loads of money from it.
You can.
I mean, I know that I did it for the music, but I mean, it was a good way to put gigs on, like hiring and doing gigs. It's a good way to get anyone that's not big mainstream bands out there as well. I mean, I put on bands that got big from stuff like that, but.
Well, probably the most successful thing I've done that's still going on is my club crawl I do every year. There's a red light district up in the north, and they have like 10 live houses in that red light district, and I'll sell tickets, and you can go and go to all the different places, and there's actually like a clip on the ticket where you can get a certain number of free drinks. Right, with the ticket you buy.
When you say red light districts,
yeah.
Do you mean red light districts?
No,
or is it a different meaning over there?
No, it's red.
Yeah, okay. No, I didn't. I realized it would be in Japan. I was just making sure.
Yeah. Well,
I like the idea though. That's kind of cool. It kind of goes hand in hand, like yeah. Well, it makes sense. It's like Amsterdam, they're the same.
Well, when I first started performing over there, well, not counting the first band I was in, but when I put together my first band and just started hitting all the live houses and stuff, there was one place called it's gone now, but at the time it was called Gaucho's, and it was a pretty big live house for Japan, and that was a great place to play. It was so much energy, but the weird thing about it was upstairs above it. There was an actual Yakuza bar because the Yakuza controlled red light districts. They have a kind of like a deal with the police, I guess. But the thing is, every time my band played, little by little, those guys coming down to listen. And after just a few months, because we played there quite a bit, they would come down and see our band, and they would like take over half of the place, dude. Yeah, I didn't, so I just tried to keep them happy.
I'd say kind of because Hell's Angels used to run Rock City in Nottingham when I was younger. They used to run a lot of Nottingham back in the day, and they're not the Yakuza, but the Hell's Angels are still kind of like.
Yeah, no, I get it. Criminal.
But I mean, but to be fair, they were cool though. I mean, if you were cool with them, they were fucking sound as fuck. I mean, they were nicer than bouncers are nowadays. You know what I mean? They're like you said, they were organized and they had their own rules and their own honor and stuff. You know what I mean? They had their own things they stuck by. They were a lot more nice. I mean, obviously, if you fuck them, I wouldn't want to do that.
Oh no, don't do
That's
that.
different.
No, don't do that. No,
but the other side of it, they were really sound people.
No, yeah,
I
they
mean,
were fine.
you know.
And the funny thing is, because there was always this boss that would sit in the back and not do anything. He'd just sit in the back. But if there weren't enough people up front in the dance area dancing, he would literally yell to the room, "Dance!" in Japanese.
That's great. I love that.
And they did.
It's so good. I love that. Dance. I don't want to dance. It's so good.
Well, that was way back. That was like 20 years ago. That was a rockabilly band.
Right, I have a question. So, is tattoos still a stigma over there, or is that all good now?
Extremely.
Yes.
What about piercings?
You cannot go into bathhouses with tattoos.
What about piercings? Are piercings a thing, or are they cool? I only ask because I have a lot of piercings.
I have 2 in my left ear, and I've never had a problem with that. No.
Well, I have 2 in my lip, and I have my nose, my eyebrow.
I don't understand that. What's the stigma about tattoos over there?
Yakuza use it to mark their various organizations and levels and groups and stuff. So it's. I
mean, I have tattoos, but I can hide them easily. I'm just always curious because I'm in the process of sorting out a sleeve and a half sleeve.
Well,
and I want a full back as well. So,
for foreigners at some establishments. Some establishments they just won't let you in, but at other establishments they'll actually allow foreigners with tattoos as long as like you're wearing like a sleeve or a cover up of them, they'll allow you to go in.
Sure. Okay, so they would not allow me in most places in Japan. That sounds awful.
Yeah,
I've got piercings and tattoos, and sometimes I have bright green hair.
Yeah, no, they don't appreciate it. Yeah, it's like,
I wouldn't be appreciated. Well, unless I was playing there in my band, that'd be different because I know they appreciate live music over there.
And in the red light districts, there's no worry about such things.
Well, no, it's the red light districts. I mean,
but then again, you never see a police officer anywhere near that. Right, that's what I mean. They've worked it out.
They stay far away from that.
They do. Well, they do, and they have it organized very well. They usually have like some kind of park or central area in the middle, and then they'll have all the live houses around the park, and then there'll be levels of restaurants and cafes, and then they'll have one street dedicated to the soaplands, and then another street dedicated to little girls that are out there offering the blowjobs. So they got it sewn up, dude.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, it's a business, isn't it? It's like,
I guess.
But like I say, it's like Amsterdam. Amsterdam have a lot of that kind of.
Well, the good thing, being a big giant foreigner, I don't get much attention from them, so that's nice.
To be fair, I'm not that tall. I'm just under 6 foot by like I'm like
the mama sons.
Isn't Amsterdam more legal though?
Well,
they have to pay taxes to the government in Amsterdam.
In Japan, penetration is illegal. Everything else is not.
Japan's weird with certain things.
It is weird. Yeah,
Japan is weird.
You can't gamble, but you can go to a pachinko parlor.
Yeah, and it just so happens across the street there's a place that exchanges your pachinko balls for money.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah, just so happens.
Well, it works that way with the medical too, right? When you go to a clinic, they're not allowed to sell medicine at the clinic. So what these doctors do, is right next door they'll build a little small pharmacy clinic. So you leave the doctor's office, you go over to the pharmacy, and you get your medicine. So they simply just bypass the law. And everything's kind of like that here. So
I like that. I love that shit. That's my kind of world.
Yeah, I don't mind the red light districts here. The ones in America tend to be a lot dirtier and sleazier. The ones here are very clean, very organized. Yeah,
I get that. We don't really have them over here, but you do have them over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know where they are in Nottingham, and like, you don't go near it.
Sure.
And
everything
don't go near
clearly,
it.
In all fairness, the red light districts in the U.S. are, illegal.
Well, they're illegal here as well. They're illegal here.
Well,
dude, no, they're illegal here,
except
but you know
for Nevada,
where they are.
right?
Except
they
for
exist. They always
yeah.
exist.
But I love the way everything is labeled very nicely here, because you can go into a red light district, go and have some drinks, or just go to a restaurant, get some good food, or something like that, and not go anywhere near any of the seedier stuff. It's very well set up and it's very well marked, so everybody can come and enjoy the spot in different ways without interfering or interacting with each other. It works really well.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Can I get a time check again, please?
Sure, you have 5 minutes.
I think you're done. I was going to say.
Hi, honey. Let's go out to the red light district for dinner.
Oh, dude, there's some great restaurants in there, dude. There's some great food out there.
I can imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, don't you eat sushi off like naked chicks and stuff?
Oh,
mean,
well,
I
you
would
can
say
if you want. You can if
I would
you
say
want.
I would say that
no.
I would say yeah, and you probably read Playboy for the articles, but you probably did read Playboy for the articles.
Yeah. Well, no, there's places that you can do worse than that, Rabbit. That's tame.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm going from like certain things. It's fine.
Well, see, the thing is, from time that remember I told you about that place upstairs. It's like their headquarters center in that particular red light district for the Yakuza, and they take the whole floor. And it's a bit of a bar.
Oh, yeah,
it's
I
a bit
know.
of a snack. It's a bit of everything. But they have a big enough room up there for a stage, and I do play in there sometimes.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
And scary, but awesome.
No,
you know what I mean?
Because they're cool. They don't give us any.
Well, it's like I feel like most of the time people don't really understand gangsters or that kind of crime side. So unless they're like dickheads and like the small time thing, they generally have rules and they're not really very bad with normal people. They're pretty cool with, and they treat you normally.
Here.
It's the same. It's the same in any country. Even here, I mean, I've met a lot of like. Well, I don't want to go into the whole.
Not in the U.S. They have no rules.
There's people over here they're idiots, sure, but I mean, I've friends, but I've met like drug dealers and stuff over here. Like I've met them that are fucking the people that are just the twats that get arrested in the farm. But then I've met people that actually are suppliers who are actually really nice people. You know, I mean, they're doing what they do, sure.
Years, so yeah,
you just seen some shit, sure.
But the thing I was getting to the Yakuza floor is I do play up in there sometime, and the only really weird thing is because I was a bouncer at a strip club for like a very long time, but it's just a bit bizarre the way they do it because all the servers in there are all cute girls, and all they wear is a ribbon about their waist.
That sounds. Have you played the game Yakuza? You're living that life.
No, I'm not actually. But my son likes it. But I don't know. It sounds like something. Oh, that's cool, but it just seems a little
interesting.
Off. It's off, dude. It's just.
But it's interesting though, right? It's not something you see every day. It's not like a world everyone else sees. You know what I mean? It's like the drug world or other worlds. There's a lot of things people don't see. Normal people don't know these things.
Yeah, it's true. But these girls aren't dancing. They're not strippers. They're just servers.
They're just servers. But I bet they get paid a lot of money.
Your order. But it's kind of weird to sit there and give your order to a naked girl with a ribbon. It's just
I can imagine. I can imagine that'd be a bit weird. But I suppose you just gotta. Just do it and get on with it and then go home. You get paid, right?
So, they pay well. Makes sense. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I can imagine, but I can imagine they pay everybody well because that's what they do. And Japan is known for, honor or,
sure.
At least same face and all that. So they're not like being dickheads to everybody, are they? It's not American crime or something. Or other countries which are even worse.
Normally, when I get a pay for the band, I'll be able to pay everybody $200, right?
Yeah, that's the average.
Yeah, sure. But when I do that, I can pay everybody $500,
which is a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I say 200, but I suppose it depends. Yeah. That's it's weird as I kind of wish it's an experience I wish I'd had. I mean, I don't speak Japanese, so even if I went to Japan, I wouldn't be able to get involved in any of that shenanigans anyway. I'd love to be able to speak Japanese, but I don't know the best way to go about it.
You only need one word. Doshite. That's it.
Doshite.
Just remember that one.
Doshite.
Yeah.
Doshite. What does that mean?
Why?
I've heard that before.
Why?
Oh, okay, yeah. No, not nanny. Not nanny?
Dude, just go get really drunk and it won't matter.
The other good phrase to know when having a conversation is so desu ne, which just means okay, I got it.
I know that. Yeah, I know that one.
Well, and then you just say that forever, and that somebody will just ramble to you, and you so desu.
Right, and if you want to sound really cool, you say yaro.
I know a lot of these words, but the thing is, I don't know how to put them into sentences. I suppose.
Yeah.
Is it easier to understand it listening to it than it is to speak it? Is that what the? Because obviously, I watch a lot of Japanese stuff, right? So I can pick up. So someone can say something in Japanese, and I will understand some of it, but I wouldn't know how to say it again because I haven't learned it properly.
It's a very old language, therefore it's clean and it's mature.
I mean, and I'd never want to learn the alphabet because I can fuck off. But
that's the
speaking
problem.
it,
the speaking is very easy. Speaking Japanese is a very easy language.
Do you have anything that would put me in the right direction to learning it better than
any book that teaches you how to speak Japanese?
Books, I'm not good at books.
Well, yeah, then go find some online
audio
instruction.
Audio. I'll have to find some audio books.
The problem
just
is
repeat the movie Rand over and over again.
Yes, no, the writing is the issue because they have 3 alphabets.
Writing, yeah, because the 3 alphabets. Yeah, I know all about that. It's like learning Chinese and all the different dialects.
Chinese is easier than Japanese in that.
You got Chinese, but then you got Cantonese, and then all the different dialects because they're all slightly different, aren't they?
Well, yeah, but
in China.
You know the thing with Chinese though is I understand about 3,000 characters or so I can read a newspaper, right?
Oh, so it's easier than Japanese.
And the Japanese, it's like I can read it, but if I were going to write it, I don't know. It's hard to know when do I use this one, when do I use that.
Yeah, I get that. So I know a few individual words from the Japanese people that I've known in my past, like to write, but they're just like a few kanji or something. But I wouldn't know how to put it in a sentence because it changes instantly as soon as you put another word next to it.
Yeah, no,
which is weird to me.
It can be.
Is it kazoo time?
It is kazoo time. We have come to the end of the show, Tim.
Sorry, we've been talking about all sorts of shit.
Also, did anybody realize that Gabrielle just randomly showed up?
No, because she said she was going to show up, and I'm happily watching her do what she's doing, and it's pretty.
Me too. Yeah, I was watching it as well.
I've just been head down drawing, and I just didn't even see that.
Dude, just draw for half an hour and then just talk the rest of the time.
Gabby, it's completely unrelated, but I don't care.
I'm so far behind. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Did you start that? Sorry, stop that fire. I almost said, did you start that fire? Did you?
What? It's unrelated.
Okay.
So you said you went off to do something with fires. I just was
all right. Fire.
Yeah.
Is it not fire?
Okay. All right, guys. Now hold on a second. Now we got to get through here, and we got to take a look at the art. So Timothy, what we're going to do is we're going to go and look at the art together, and you are going to critique it harshly. Okay.
Not too harshly. Not as harshly as Chess.
No, harshly.
I think, yeah.
Harshly. Okay. So we're going to start with AFLM.
Kind of green.
Timothy. You are green, but we're going to start with AFLM. If you come over here and take a look at what Andrew has done. I'm loving it, by the way. I think it's awesome.
Thank you.
So, what do you think, Timothy?
Luke.
Timothy? Has Timothy abandoned us?
No, I'm still here.
Okay, so we're looking at AFLM. What do you think?
Like I said, the screens are not loading, so I'm gonna have to come back in.
Well, disconnect and come back in. Sometimes you have to close the whole thing off because Discord's a twat.
I do love how everyone went with a Simpson coloring in his
right?
art.
If I was doing this digitally, I would have drawn Road Trooper from 2000 AD, but yellow.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I think he needs to make it official. Personally.
What?
But make him yellow. Make the Melvin yellow. He should be yellow.
He said, well, he is in the comic, isn't he, from what I saw?
No, he said that was just a joke piece of artwork that he did.
I like it. He works. He really works. The way that Andrew's done this, it looks great.
It's awesome. I love
it.
I know, especially with the dark green, like khaki kind of like trousers. That really, it's a good color combination.
It's also a good placeholder for Alan Alonso because he's not here. That
is true. Like his style. It does look a lot like Andrew. You're right.
Wow, dude, Andrew, where's your music then? Where's your
what
music?
Are you doing?
You're letting the side down, man.
You can lend him my kazoo.
Let me go on YouTube. Let me go on YouTube and see.
Oh no, you're having proper trouble. That sucks, man.
Oh, it's definitely not gonna work if he dips
No,
out of the continuity.
You'll be able to see it on YouTube.
I do have a question. Though. Since we're waiting for Timothy to come in here and be able to see what we got.
It's the snake. Sorry, I was just looking at Phineas in the drawer.
So, Rabbit referred to this color here as being khaki. But that's not khaki to me, though. What is khaki to you, artists?
Army green kind of color, but it's like faded army green kind of color.
Well, for me, khaki would be beige, like
a
beige
tan color.
Okay, so that's just a lost in translation thing from different countries. So that's fair enough.
Okay, Timothy, you're back.
No, he's not even here.
Okay, well, let's just move on then. Jeff,
give it a minute. Give it a minute.
Okay. Yeah, I love it. That's fantastic.
It's awesome. It is awesome. He's even got the little pouches and little knee pad. I don't know why he's only got one knee for the pad, but hey,
maybe that's the one he likes to lean on.
Oh, maybe.
That's what I thought. Wow.
I just love the comical action of it. It's freaking awesome, dude.
I saw the big meaty character, and I was like, oh, perfect. I'm just gonna exploit that, and I did.
And you did.
There you go.
Very nice. It looks good.
Is he in the YouTube? Sorry. Yeah, listen. Oh, he is in YouTube. I think this one looks wacky. There you go. He thinks he looks wacky.
Okay, we'll take that as a negative. Take that, Andrew.
That's good to me. Don't worry
about. Very good. But if you like what Andrew's done, please vote for him in Jeff's straw poll. Let's move over here to Amy, and she's gone. I am a true American. It's perfect.
Yeah.
And she's got a nose.
There you go.
Jeff,
the nose looks nice.
Continue being Timothy, Jeff.
I love it. It's great.
There you go.
Jeff is the new Timothy.
He is the new Timothy. I think it's really good. I you know what I appreciate the most?
This is probably one of the most, I think, stylistic of Honey's.
This is
I
Honey.
do as well.
This is Amy.
This is Amy.
It's.
I'm sorry, Amy. Honey.
They're not the same person.
They're not.
They share the same website.
They do.
They
share the same mic.
That's right.
But
they share everything except for the artwork.
Amy, you know what I like most about it?
Besides the nose?
The nose.
Okay. The nose it is.
Yeah.
No,
the nose is right on the nose.
I'm serious. This is probably the most stylistic of all of her drawings that I've seen to date.
Yeah, no, I think I like it best too.
It's amazing.
It is so cool. It is a great job, Amy. If you guys like what Amy's done, please vote for her on the straw poll. Now that is amazing.
Yeah,
okay.
Timothy says
still
now
green.
that's amazing.
So therefore, that confirms now that is amazing, meaning that his wacky comment was a negative. So take that, Andrew.
Take that.
Andrew, you're so
DL.
Poor Andrew.
I sense a simmering Massachusetts, Rhode Island rivalry still simmering.
All right. Well, Massachusetts sucks. I mean, let's just be honest with it.
Oh, I'm not going to argue that though. Yeah. I'm going to make fun of Rhode Island all I want, but you can say Massachusetts sucks, and I'll be like, yeah, right. I know.
And I'd probably agree with you on the other side too. So fair enough. But
I
of course,
don't know these places.
we're moving over to Amaran. And Amaran is he's quite ambitious today, Amaran. I have to say, ambitious, sir.
I like the background.
Yeah. So, Jeff, since you're the new Timothy, what do you think?
Timothy's
hang
back.
on.
Timothy's
I think
back.
this one looks wacky.
Oh, we're not allowed to ask him, Timmy himself. He's
is
right
he back?
there.
Are you back, Timothy? Are you with us?
He even said something, you know.
Yeah. Well, as far as I remember, I did like the background. I thought that was pretty good, and it was drawn looked pretty badass. So.
Oh, so can you not still click on people? That's all right.
It's
watch
literally
the YouTube
just
at the
green.
same time.
It's just a green screen.
Wow.
Okay, just look at the YouTube pictures and stay. Just stay in here and look at them on there because it's a bit of a delay, but you'll be able to see them both.
Sure.
Because it's on
Timothy,
right now.
that's actually what I do.
Yeah.
Because I'm the co-host and I have no power.
That's true.
Oh.
That is true.
Well, I look at everything and I didn't have any
well,
issues.
Amron, I
Yeah.
do like the ambitious nature of it. Our dude is buff as hell, and our lady is very forward-leaning.
She's very pink.
She's all American, as she should be, as all girls should be, American girls. So they have America has the best girls. It's just the way it is.
I don't know about that.
Okay. But I think it's awesome, Amron. If you guys like it, please vote for him in the straw poll. All right, let's keep moving down here. We're coming on to Mr. Hawkins, who has decided to go.
Just pass me by.
To go chibi. So
no, we got the chibi. That's all I'm going to show.
So
it's
Timothy,
on the other side of my picture.
Would you like?
I
to,
did not.
Critique?
Did not draw all week, and I knew this is what would happen.
Oh,
so,
dude,
are you telling me as an artist you have to practice? Why?
Yes, you have to draw every day, otherwise it sucks. Trust us. It's like if you don't play the... Well, I don't play the guitar every day, but I don't draw every day. It sucks.
Well,
I love that chibi. I'm glad that we made him do it. It's fucking awesome.
Awesome. What are you talking about? He looks so pleased with himself.
He does.
So good.
He's so happy. Even though he's missing
I think
a huge
this one
chunk out
looks
of his left
wacky.
ear. Yeah, so do I. I think it's wacky. What do you think, Timothy? Did I lose him again?
You're gonna have to give him a minute to see it on YouTube.
Jeff, would you stop beating the guests?
I got to get my frustrations out for not having any power whatsoever.
That's true. I understand.
Power?
I understand.
This is like Jeff's like, I hate you all night.
Yes, it is. This is I hate you all day. Well, if you like what Eric has done, don't vote for him in the straw poll because he said not to.
Do we need?
No.
Yeah,
Should we post? Most people post the pictures in the draw along for Timmy to see him? Because I feel like
I think
it
that
sucks
sounds like
for
a
him.
really good idea.
It
But
does
yeah,
I mean,
sound like a good idea.
I can't post mine because it's, but everyone else can.
Sure.
Cat mine's crap, so.
Well, I'm going to move on to Melissa.
How dare you?
And,
the good thing about mine is the background, apparently. So there you go.
Now, I have to give Melissa credit here, or Honey, for those of you guys watching, because she did this in 30 minutes. So good job. And I'm a little disappointed, though, Melissa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was promised a snake eating people, and that's not what I got.
Oh,
She never said the snake was going to eat anyone.
well, if you look at it a certain way, the tongue could be like legs hanging out of the mouth.
Yeah, that's what I see. Those are legs hanging out.
So
there, I
the
see it.
neck is going all Roger Rabbit on us. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. Well, he just
Fair
ate
enough.
it off of there.
Oh,
Well, that's the feet shaking, and then they've got like their arms are kind
oh
of.
my God! Let go of Grandma. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
It is cute. So thank you very much, Melissa. And if you guys like what she's done for the show poll, although it is a shame because that gun lady was looking cool, man.
That was looking cool. Sorry, just before we continue, everyone stick your artwork in the draw along for Timothy to see because he's having issues.
Okay.
It's just because you're all mostly digital, so
yeah.
I can't.
To Keenma, and a new Timothy Jeff. New Timothy. What do you think about Keenma's piece here?
And I gotta wait for her to come out.
Very cool.
So we have a delay.
Who we on? Sorry, I can.
And
the
we're
colors,
still
Keenma.
delayed.
Keenma makes me feel like she used Stallone.
Yeah, I think she
There we go.
did, and she decided to go with the green rather than yellow. But hey, she's probably colorblind.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's very greeny yellow. It's a very yellowy green. It's not that green.
I like it.
He's hulking out.
It does make me think of Stallone, though. I don't know if you'd use that, Kinma, but it makes me think Stallone.
Melvin Smash.
Hey, yo, Timothy.
Yeah, that's the one.
There we go.
Adrian!
Well, if you like what Keenma has done, then go for the straw poll. And I do believe this is Stallone the younger years. This is his cover for his porn that he made. That's what that is. Okay.
It says I am.
He was on
Timothy
dialysis.
Yeah. Looks like he is. Yeah. little bit of liver problem going on there, Sly. But let's move along here. We got to go over to the live
Timothy
block.
says that's his third favorite drawing.
It's his third favorite. Okay,
Yay.
sweet. Thank you, Timothy. He's playing the game nicely.
The face on the shield.
Yes, and he yeah. This, of course, is Jonathan's piece, and new Timothy. What do you think?
Gotta wait for it to come up.
Wow.
Oh, is this is an original drawing there, right? Scanned in.
There we go.
That's awesome.
I took a picture of it on my phone.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks a
little
little bit off angle from when you were drawing it. That was all.
It's like that's like heading into Andrew's territory there.
A little bit. He's very veiny.
A little bit.
He's got some big. He's got vein. What's his Bane arms? You know, like
yeah, that's true.
Upper body of that kind of character.
Yeah, yeah.
Very geometric on the abs.
Yes, and he's cross hatched it. He's hatched and cross hatched. He's done both. Sweet.
Cross hatching's good, actually.
He even used a pencil as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
you guys like what the line block's done?
He penciled
Timothy
it,
wants to know why
inked
the
it.
head's so small.
Why is
I
the
used
head so small? New
I
Street
used one
Fighter.
of Rob Liefeld's Bloodshot.
there you go.
Blood Strike. Blood Strike.
He does
Hulk
have
is
more
a parrot.
pouches.
Covers as reference.
Yeah.
The Hulk looks like a parrot.
It's all Liefeld's fault.
It is. It's always Liefeld's fault. And I will go and show it on the other side. But let me take a look at Gabby here. Hi, Gabby. How you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
I am wonderful. What have you drawn for us today?
I don't know. This guy was in a.
He looks amazing.
He does look really good. You're the only person that did that character.
I love it.
She just went, "What's the hardest thing I can draw?" I know.
Oh.
And she
That's
used
so
watercolor paints in it too. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No.
And he's a pirate monster. And he's
Yeah, no,
kind
I like that. That's really good.
Well, I told you they're bandits.
There you go.
Is he up to date? Because apparently he needs more pouches.
Yeah. So very good. Thank you, Gabby. I'm glad you showed up. And if you guys like what she's done, vote for her, man. Let's see here. And last but certainly not least, let's take a look at Rabbit. Go ahead, Rabbit. I know you probably scanned it, but
Are we last? Because I didn't scan it. I don't have the ability
well,
to
Rosa
scan
did something, and I'll show that on the other side.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's great. But I don't want this. I want the chibi. What are you doing? Give me the chibi. That's much better. Hey guys, are we LARPing today? Hey guys.
And Timothy says it's the villain
Is
Muldar.
that better? Is that better? We don't like this.
Muldar.
We like this.
Yes, that's right. That's what we want. That's what we want. You got that right. Sweet.
Yeah, no good help.
All right, let me.
Oh man.
Let me go over the other side and see if I can't find the art that the people have done. I do believe they put that in the category of draw along. Yes.
Yeah.
So let me bring this up.
There's a punch.
Yeah, no, I see that, but I'm going to try to do it systematically here. So let's see. Let me find Rosa. That looks like Rosa. That must be Rosa. It is. Okay. So let's show off Rosa's first. And let me bring this down and then bring this over. And let me bring this back up. Where is it here? Okay. And then you guys can look at it.
Apologies in advance.
My gosh, that is so cool.
There you go. And let me bring it back up so that everybody else can see it. All righty.
It's terrible right now. It's not sharp at all. I stuck it in there and I tried to do the contrast to make it look better, and it looks all fuzzy now. I'm sorry.
She's riding an armadillo.
No, that's an ankylosaurus.
Yeah.
Ankylosaurus.
Same.
You should know this,
thing.
Chester. They had those in ancient Mesopotamia.
So cute.
My favorite dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yay. Where's the Drew?
That and T-Rexes. They wrote T-Rexes.
That's right, they did. And that snake is looking not pleased.
I've seen that position. When you live
Very
in
nice.
Texas, you get to look for real.
Well, here's the thing. If you guys like what Rosa has done, please vote for her in a straw poll. I think it's nice.
Is that a Pokemon?
So cool.
Or a Stegosaurus? No, it's a what's this story? It's a dinosaur.
Ankylosaurus.
That's the one. Yeah. Sorry, I it reminds me of Pokemon combined with that. It's
There
a face.
are a
It's a very
lot of
Pokemon
things
face.
to look at here today. Oh my goodness. All right, so all right, let's start looking at. So guys, go over in the straw poll and get that get the vote done. Let's take a look at the draw along stuff.
There's a straw poll.
There
Alpha
it
is
is.
so cute.
Yes. And
All
we're
right,
gonna-
we need to put Kinra back on here because it's not fair that I'm on here and she's not. That's just
true.
She's on there.
No, I
She's
don't
on
think
there.
she's on there at all.
Is she?
No.
She's on there.
Where? Oh no, I see it. You got it. Okay, it starts with yeah.
Oh,
That's
I'm
why.
gonna murder you.
Okay, I see it. Yeah. Okay.
It's been so long.
It's been a while. I was gonna say.
All right,
If
so-
I'm on there, she has to be.
Let's start
No.
out here with the Thunder Rat. And I like it, dude. He's got a little bit of that French revolutionary with his American Eagle shirt,
Yeah, that looks
shield.
awesome.
nice.
He's got him
Oh my
some
gosh, that's
That looks
cool.
very animated. You know what I mean? That could be in an animation, like an American style animation. That looks
got him a
awesome.
stump
Oh,
nose
yeah.
pistol. It looks pretty good, man. I like it.
The
Yeah.
eagle and the
Love it
shield
with
looks
the
fucking
little
awesome.
hand with the-
That is awesome. Thank you very much. That is cool. We'll save that for the other side. JD did a draw along. Hey, he said Melvin meets my superhero, my super hit team, the Ulti Strike, part X Force, part Wildcats, all attitude. Okay, well, thank you very much, JD. So here's
Wow,
JD. So we got LeBron James. We have Professor X, who is having an aneurysm, and we have well, I don't know. Is it Ultraman? I guess in the back. I guess it is. Yeah. And the SS has arrived. Sweet.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no, Chester.
Yes. Well, LeBron looks good. I like LeBron. Looks awesome. So here we got another draw along, a couple of them, several of them actually, coming from Elrod, and he's just
Yeah.
basically slapping at you. So what he's doing, he's just slapping at you. Because look at that, dude. Damn,
Uh-oh.
that is awesome, dude. That is really awesome, and he's got a close up with a little bit of word bubble too.
There you go.
Check out my sweet Georgia O'Keeffe hat. Yeah. Very nice. And then he did a Yay America version, which is good.
Yeah.
So, from Elrod here. He has ripped the head from the dinosaur. The American flag is streaming across the universe. Yes.
I hope we can have him on here and actually hear him next time. This sucks that he
Love
was.
the little
I
eagle
know.
on the shield.
I know. The chicken
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
that's-
shield is awesome. The little, and it's chipped. Yeah.
That's good.
America. Very nice.
America. Heck yeah.
America.
You can say fuck yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yes, we've all seen the
Alpha-
movie.
Dude, I was not inspired, says Alpha Proto. Not inspired.
You
Okay.
did really good.
I think it looks good. It's very cheap.
Oh, it's like Metal Slug.
Yeah, it's like an SNK character.
Yeah.
No slug.
That's cool. That is cool. So that's a lot, though. That's thank you guys very much. And now let me go over to Twitter and get Doug's or Blue Moon. So
Lumens is in the draw along.
yes,
Yeah,
I know,
there's
but
a whole
I
bunch
prefer
of,
to play the video off of Twitter than
Oh.
to try to
Yeah,
grab it
because
out.
we can actually play it.
Yeah. So I got to put the hashtag in, which I don't know why we use the Britishism. It's a pound sign.
No, it's not. You're wrong.
No, I'm not.
You're wrong in the rest of the fucking world.
No, they're uneducated children's.
Dude, you live in Japan. What is it in Japan? I guarantee you it's the same as it is here.
Okay. Of course, we already looked at Thunder Rat or Jason Gonzalez. It's very, very cool. Then, of course, Blue Moon gives us a few things. A little bit of respect to the Beavis and the Butthead. Don't be a
yeah, Beavis
dumbass.
and Butthead.
Back Melvin #2. And he's got ammo, and he's got a broken model. And he's
So
5 o'clock
good.
shadow. It's very nice.
Like back, Melvin too.
Don't be a dumbass. Back Melvin too.
That is awesome, dude.
It's so
It's
hard
so
to
on
say.
model, man. My God.
That's phenomenal.
It's freaking awesome, dude. Good job there, Doug. Very nice. And we got another one here. This one's more of the 1980s action poster. Looks good.
I actually see them.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
been
wait.
damage, but
Was that the guy himself? Hello?
no,
It's
this
Tim
is
Classic.
Blue Moon.
No. I mean, no. I mean the guy.
Tim's back. Tim's
Yeah,
back.
Timmy.
Oh, Tim's back.
I got to see. I had to go to YouTube to see them all because like the ones where you guys are sharing the screen, they're all green. So I can talk. I just can't see anything you guys are showing.
That's you came back at the perfect time because we're winding down. So
We are.
Cool.
And this one
I
here
just
is-
had to see all the artwork.
It is awesome stuff. Now, this is Melvin too, of course, our action poster. And who needs Rambo when you've got Melvin? Yeah, I love it. That's perfect. Thank you very much, Blue Moon.
Those are very wise words.
Those are wise words, dude. And then, of course, we have his video. So, see, he listened. He went and put the ammo shooting in there.
Yep.
Oh, the drums, the drum beats. That's a Van Halen drum too.
Everyone should bring back the 3 B's when it comes to comic books: blood, bullets, and boobs.
Hell yeah.
Does not sound class.
Those are definitely Van Halen drums, dude. Yeah, that is awesome. It is so cool. Thank you very much, Blue Moon. As usual, you're awesome, and we want you back on the show, dude. You got to fix your shit.
For fuck's sake, come back. It's been how long now? I bet we can make it work now. I'm gonna hassle him on somewhere.
You do. We need to get him in here because it's awesome stuff. But thank
You've
you
been
very
point, it'd
much.
be like meeting a celebrity.
Doug, I'm coming for you, Doug.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do it tonight. In fact, we
really
need to have.
cool.
I'm gonna ask him what subject he wants to do, and I'll do it, and we'll do it for him.
Well,
His
for
perfect
me,
fucking subject.
the
Brendan Stimpy, it has to be probably. But.
Oh my God, Ren and Stimpy would be awesome getting back for that. But I have to say, for me, between the draw long, it's either Elrod's Yay America, or it's JD's LeBron James.
I really like. Hang on a minute.
Because that is a perfect LeBron James. He needs this is before he had the beard. So it's perfect. So thank you very much to everybody. Let me come back over here to the other side and do this, and I'll stop sharing myself. And of course, what that means is I need to go and vote myself. So there it is. There's my straw poll.
I already voted and retweeted.
Sweet. Well, that's awesome. But let's see here. So, who won Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition Melvin #2 Challenge? Okay, so who do I got to pick from here? I have Andrew, Respect My Authority, Fleming, AFLM. Amy, No Nose Lester. Oh, I should learn to read.
It just said Krillin.
Yeah.
That'd be
We
great.
have Pex Armoron. Yep. He went with the dude sex today. Very nice. Very nice.
Dude sex.
Is
Is that what you call it?
I'm dude sex. And who are you? I'm dude sex.
Why not? Melissa,
bragging
fight
about that
for the
is-
Mike Lester. I know that's a shame, but it's efficient though. They're efficient. See, it's okay. I got you back. Don't you worry about it, Melissa. I won't let them pick on you at all.
Oh, thank you.
Mm.
God bless you, sir.
God bless you, sir. You gotta sleep sometimes, Chester. Kima. Sounds like a threat. All right. The line, the shield was just for decoration. Block. It's true. Eric, Chester utterly shattered my self-confidence, and I may never draw again, but don't feel guilty,
It's all
Chester.
Chester's fault. I like it.
Well, Jeff's a bit angsty today, if you haven't noticed. Gabrielle completely ignored by Chester Geske. Yeah, true.
100%.
100%. Yeah, I cannot escape the truth. One doomed Graceland rabbit. Fair enough. And Rosa Madam Backdraft de Oro. Now, I would never be so mean. I know, Rosa. Jeff wrote that about you.
It's a good name. I mean, let's be honest. Madam Backdraft. I mean, that's a fucking comic book character.
That's like, yeah, I would totally. Sorry. That was great, Jeff. Awesome.
Well, it's just a euphemism for Madam Flatulence, so you know.
No.
You ruined it.
That was the only firefighting commercial. It was the only firefighting movie I could think of.
It was a good fucking movie. It had Kurt Russell in it.
Yeah, you didn't sell it though because all I got was flatulence.
Well, you are in Japan.
I thought it was cool.
Thank you.
You're so mean.
Everyone's against you, Chester.
What's new?
No one
Everyone
agrees.
disagrees with Chester. Ah, you guys are so unique.
That's what the show should be called. Fuck you, Chester.
Yes.
The show. That'd be great.
So who am I going to vote for here? What am I going to vote for?
That's the new show name.
Andrews was good. Amy's was great. Amron's was freaking Amron's always awesome. Melissa's was unfortunate. Kima, Kima hates me, so I can't give any love to Kima. The line, the shield was awesome. Eric gave up. So
Gave up too. Eric.
Eric didn't give up. Eric drew the best picture ever with that fucking chippy. I don't know what you're on about.
That was pretty good. Gabrielle came in and did not announce herself. So, yeah.
You're the only one that didn't see she was there. I swear to God.
Yeah. Rabbit did it. Rabbit did a chibi. Okay, fine. Rosa had a dinosaur.
Didn't draw the other picture.
I don't know. Who do I vote for, Eric?
You can vote for whoever you want.
Well, no, I'm asking Eric because he bowed out.
You must choose.
He wants
I
to
voted
vote
for
for
Amy, so go ahead and vote for Amy. She's ahead in the vote.
I'm
now.
voting for
Yeah.
No, it's the right
You
vote.
mean she's not going to lose?
It's the right vote. So Amy gets my vote because she put a nose on it.
There you go.
There's no nose. She drew Krillin.
And look,
He was
I
on the
was
fence
right.
until you drew that nose.
I was right. That's all that matters.
There you go.
No, I don't feel like you should have voted for any of these three people here with no votes.
Yeah,
Well,
He's
you
like,
should have
I
told me
don't
that.
know. And then she drew the nose. They're like, okay. I'm
It's nothing to do with me. I don't care. I don't vote anymore.
Well, to be honest,
I
though,
avoid it.
that is one of the. I mean, she does good stuff, but I mean, that's probably the best thing we've seen out of Amy. That's really good.
It is really good. No, you're right. It really is.
So
Everyone's just really good though. Everyone's always just good.
stuff, always is. And honestly, I'm giving a lot of props to JD today. That LeBron James was badass.
Yeah.
I think he would have been here, except they had the little minor tiff in the chat earlier.
With whom?
Otherwise, he might have been here.
Who was
I don't know if
everybody?
you didn't see it, but I was
What?
looking again. I'm not touching any of this.
Why was he tiffing
the
with you
fuck?
guys? What was going on?
It was so like, what the fuck? That was what I said when I saw it. Well,
Eric?
who was here that was involved in the argument? Because, oh my god.
Eric,
was
Did I
explain.
miss something?
Oh, someone posted
It was about
something,
Tug, wasn't it?
which was really innocent, and then JD took a little offense to it. And
Oh
someone,
god, it
someone
took
gave
too
their
far.
comments on how they were treated by another person, and he kind of went off. I mean, it was just it was funny.
So how did it end up? How was it twisted into being my fault? That's the only question.
No, I don't think this time at all. You weren't.
Yeah,
mentioned.
I that would be hard for me to do that. So.
That's
Yeah,
rare.
I can't even twist that.
I mean, it would take longer than a couple hours for me to figure out how to like.
Wow.
Put that on you,
Oh
so.
goodness! I guess I got to go check out that TIFF. But nevertheless, thank you guys for coming in and joining us today. We do appreciate it. Thanks for your votes. Hopefully you had a good time. Thank you very much to Timothy for coming in and sharing his work with us. Of course, at the end of the show, we're going to give you another chance to give that elevator pitch, Timothy, for your project. But just hold your horses on that. But we're going to give it a minute here, and then we're going to go ahead and announce the vote. Keep in mind that next week we are doing Cross Comics. What's his project? What's Rick's project?
Oh, Jiminy says he'll do it.
I know. He better fucking come on and do it. It's been a long time.
He won't show up.
No, we'll just
He'll show
hassle him
up.
until he has to.
He'll
he has
show
to.
up.
He said it now.
Well, the problem is that Eric intimidates him. That's the problem.
Yeah, okay. Just see what I did this week. It was worse than the Supernatural. It was bad.
No, man, no, it'd be great to have Germany back on. I mean, that'd be cool, right? We're doing Cross Comics, what we're doing. That'd be cool.
Well, no, of course we want Jimmy to come back in. We love him. But
that's the one, Canadian Shield. Yeah.
Well, though, the thing is, though, Eric, I wasn't really joking because, Jiminy is the master of movement, right? He's really good at it. But
he's gonna make me take it seriously if he comes on, maybe.
Well, recently though, Eric has been putting out some really good motion in his drawings, though. That one you had last week was freaking epic, dude.
It was good.
Thank you. That was last week. This week it's totally different.
Yeah, we go week on week. That's what artists do, right?
It's called Eric. It's called professionalism.
No. Jiminy's hoping Amy's sick next week because he wants to win. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna take it seriously next week if you're joining. I might actually get my pen slapped.
Jiminy's coming back next week, and he's already throwing shade. Okay,
Yeah, no, I love it. He needs to.
Yeah,
Return of the cricket.
Yeah, he's picking on Amy. It's like Ezra Miller, always picking on the women's.
Oh, you like
and
the children. Let's not go there.
Yeah, no, let's not go there. Yeah. But anyway, all right, I'm going to call it here. Thank you all very much.
Right.
And of course, I want to say thank you to Gabrielle, Eric, Jonathan. We also have Keenma in here, Andrew, Rosa, Rabbit, Melissa, and
all
the
very
Armoron.
good.
Thank you guys very much. Amazing stuff as usual. Do appreciate it. Clap for everybody. Claps. Very nice. Claps. But our winner today, and deservedly so, because she put something pretty epic out, and of course it's American, so that gives her plus 10 points. Our winner today with the gold medal tightly around her neck, we have Amy No Nose Lester. I do apologize for the accident in childhood. Claps.
One my nose.
One my nose.
I lost my nose in a farming accident involving a cultivator. All right, sweet. So let me come back over here. All right, well, guys, thank you very much. That was awesome. Thank you very much, Timothy, for coming in and sharing Melvin with us. And like I said, we'll give you a chance to give your elevator pitch at the end. But first things first, of course, Andrew, go ahead and say some nice words to the people and promote whatever you're working on.
Sure thing. Well, thank you for joining the show. It was a very cool episode. And of course, you can find my work over at SolarianSun.com, where you can read my webcomic Solarian Sun for free. Tomorrow you're going to gain access up to page 204. And of course, if you want to subscribe to the comic and get even more pages, Patreon subscribers will be getting up to page 444 and the completion of chapter 15, which means next week we're starting chapter 16. So if you want to do that, that's at patreon.com/AFLM. And of course, I have aflm.gumroad.com, where I am selling the first volume of Solarian Sun in print. You can also buy stickers and some other items that might pop up in the store a little bit later in the future. And of course, you can find me at AFLM at Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Sweet. Yay. You're getting smoother in that. I think you shaved about 5 seconds off. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Good job. Amy, the winner of today, say something nice to these people. They don't deserve it, but you say it nice anyway.
Of course they do. Thanks for coming to see us every week, everyone. That's really awesome of you. And for the votes, I'm so thrilled. Let's see. This has been great. I hope you all have a good night, because it's getting kind of late. But thanks for making the time to come see us. And we will see you here next week. Thanks so much, everyone.
Sweet. That's sweet. Well, that's not the button I want to push. Amy, they were trying to explain to me what ASMR is. I still don't think I get it, but I kind of half get it.
You should have watched yesterday's show.
And I think Amy should do like anti-ASMR videos.
What the fuck is anti-ASMR?
Just scream as loud as you
Sitting
can.
there in silence.
So instead of like hitting like getting like painting and brushing on a canvas. I guess you would put pennies in a can and just shake it really hard.
That sounds
Make lots
good.
of horrible noise.
And just
You
keep
will
shaking
not
the
fall
change
asleep
and
for
say,
hours.
Ree! Do like that.
Are you relaxed yet?
Yes.
That was
Sweet. Sweet.
Aw.
Eric, sir.
Yeah, shoot. Well, Zone of the World of Oz closed, like a month or so ago. I got the metal books in late last week, and they look spectacular. I'm in love with them.
Yeah, they do.
Backs and the paper or trade paperbacks and the regular issues are in production. Should show up, I'm hoping, later this week, and then I'll start filling that. But go out to Obsidian on Kickstarter and back that because I am fulfilling that for those boys too.
Oh, you ruined my whole exit.
Aw. Aw. Gabby, hi, you're muted. Hi, Gabby. Gabby's muted. Gabby's muted. She's muted.
Stop being muted.
Stop being muted.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, I'll keep my... Oh,
wait,
there it is.
Just Obsidian.
Some vermin that are hanging out outside of my door right now.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you can hear that in the background.
Yeah, maybe.
What is a vermin? Is his name John?
Probably.
No, his name is Christopher.
Oh, God damn, Christopher.
What?
That's really good.
Sorry.
Oh, shit.
That's
It
awesome.
won't stop. Usually he doesn't. Okay, this is my youngest brother. He usually doesn't make a ruckus, but I don't know what is going on with the house tonight, but everybody is being loud.
Is it a full moon tonight?
Yes.
Is it a full moon?
How was it that I
It's a
knew
Thursday night.
that the vermin was a male? I just knew it.
He had a hunch, huh?
I did. Say something
I don't
nice to the
know.
folks, Gabby.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for voting for us.
Yay.
You can follow me on Instagram at Gabrielle.Geske. Good night.
Sweet. Definitely do that. And I know Jeff is dropping links to all that kind of stuff anyway. So thank you very much, Gabby. Melissa.
Hi everyone. Oh gosh, it was fun. A little
like
tragic in the
Melissa.
middle, but you might. I hope you guys like my little wiggly snake. He's happy. Hope you're having a nice night. So, thanks for voting and watching, and just have a great rest of your week, guys. And if you want to get updates on what Amy and I are up to with personal projects or anything like that, you stop by unseenkingdom.com, drop us a message. We'll be glad to keep you up to date. And hey, thanks again, everyone. Have a great night. God bless.
Thank you very much, honey. But a little bit of advice. As we imagine you leaning across the table to use your sister's mic, you might not want to use the words wee snake together.
A little bit. Okay.
Well, okay, sure.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Just write that down. Write that down.
Just shut up. Shut up.
Let it know.
Please shut up.
You gotta write
okay.
that down.
Beg your pardon. Duly noted.
No, duly noted. There you go. That's what we need. Duly noted, rabbit. Keenma.
What?
Hi.
That's right,
Hi.
Kinma. Say what you think.
No, you don't want to hear what I think.
Oh,
Well, I
No, love you all. That's the nicest thing you'll get out of me right now.
Oh, that is super nice, though. That is super nice. God, thank you. I'm
Thank you,
really
Keenma.
that's a very sweet. Canadians usually not that nice. Yeah. Thank
and
you very
you were
much.
in it, so well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Please, huh?
I worked hard for that. Rabbit.
No, you didn't.
Yes, well, I don't know what you want. Book Melvin. Go and sign up to Melvin too. Go join Anvil Comics Discord. Join our Discord. Book Obsidian. Back Obsidian. Sorry, not book it. I don't fucking know. I'm on like 9th pint. I don't fucking know. And I don't have my Spotify link, but Jeff probably does.
Oh, Jeff's on it.
So if you want to go and listen to one of my tracks, it's a demo, but there'll be an album out soon. So
sweet. There
if you want to go and have a listen, sign up, follow me,
really cool.
and that shit. I do have a comic I'm working on, but I can't show anything yet because I'm not far enough in.
Secret.
No, it's not secret. I just don't have enough to show this.
Oh,
What I
fair
consider
enough.
good enough.
Fair enough. All right. Well, let's move on here to Mr. Tetris himself, Jonathan.
Oh, Mr. I love that. What a name. Mr. You need to change it from the line block to Mr. Tetris.
I've also gone by John Tetris.
Oh,
John
thank you.
Also
Tetris.
short at the
That's a
Mr. T.
movie. We need Keanu Reeves to play
It
you.
is. It's like John Wick.
Yeah.
But you can find me on Instagram at the Line Block. That's all I got. But I'm also going to be on here. I think I want to try to get a couple more episodes in because I'm on summer vacation from school. So
Oh, sweet.
Oh, cool, man.
I'm glad
Cool.
to have you, dude. Happy.
Yeah,
to have you.
you're welcome,
And Jeff
man.
is on it, dude. Jeff is on that, dude. Look how quick he had that up. You're awesome. Dude.
Yeah, Jeff.
I'm
is a pro.
freaking awesome.
You are.
He's a pro. He needs
are.
more permissions, Chester.
Yes, I need more
well,
permission.
He has all the permissions I can give him. Yeah. So Armoron. Armoron.
Oh, I thought I was hoping you forgot about me.
No, I don't forget. It's my job.
I won't let
I
him.
never
I
forget.
love you.
Aww. Are you
Armoron.
feeling a bit better?
Yeah, of course.
You are
Okay.
feeling better. That's good. We're glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Yay.
Would you like to say
Yay.
something nice to the people?
No, not today.
No.
I love
Fuck
that.
the people.
Okay.
Fuck them.
Yeah. Oh God.
He will not simp for the lady.
No, nothing for the ladies. And of course, before we get to our guest, Rosa.
Hi.
Hi.
I love you, and I love you, and I love you, and I love you way over there.
I'm still waiting.
And yes, I love you, Chester.
Oh, thank
and
you.
I have Watcher of the Dam. Be there, be there, be there. Epic sci-fi western saga. And so of course we're working on the second series. Y'all already know that. Got the book in the. I'm still waiting, trying to get it through the formatter. Book 7 is supposed to be coming out, and my podcast is going to the producer this week, so we'll be getting out a new episode. And once I get that ball rolling again, it will come out faster. So we're
Where's
working
your
on that.
podcast? Sorry, I just wondering where your podcast was. Is it on Spotify or is it just on YouTube? Or something?
It's on Spotify, actually,
Okay,
and so you can find it there under Watcher of the Dam. And I'll probably put a link on my YouTube as well, so that way I can get the new episode up.
Oh,
And something that Jeff knows about, I've been asked to be on a panel, the science fiction convention panel at BasedCon, which is
Going.
BASEDCON. Yes, I am going.
Nice.
I will have
wow.
to say,
Based.
Based, BASEDCON.
Based.
UConn. Yes. With all of the fiascos that have happened recently with all the other conventions, actually BasedCon was started, what was it, last year? And they started, with this, it's going to be in Michigan, Jeff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I've already
Jeff.
booked my ticket.
Oh, nice.
Did you really?
I already got my
Oh,
ticket.
awesome.
I already told them what panels I wanted to be on.
Yeah, I
Oh,
haven't.
man. I
haven't
wish I
decided
could
yet.
come and visit you guys. It sucks that you're all in America.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
you
know.
all and being in
You
America.
need to be there. It would be so cool. No, I feel proud because Jeff, I brought you in.
Yes, you did.
I feel like
That is
I'm a
cool.
celebrity magnet. I may not know I may not have very many people that know who I am, but I know other people. And I was like, hey, Jeff. And so, yeah, I'm really excited because I'm getting to meet people. So pray for me that I'll do okay. And Jeff's already coaching me on what to say on a panel since I don't know.
So I do
so
have
just
some
keep praying about
advice
that.
for you, though, Rosa. I do have some. When you go to the panel, you need to
Okay,
cosplay as Victorian Harley Quinn.
Victorian Harley Quinn, yeah, that'd be great.
all right then. That will work fine.
Yeah, just write that
We'll
down.
do that.
Just write that down.
I'm writing it down right now.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
I am. Yeah. Thank you. And I love
Also-
you all the way.
Also,
very
does
much,
the
Rosa.
existence of a base con suggest that there's an existence of a cringe con?
Oh, there must
But
be.
there's-
Yeah, most of them
there
actually.
must be, dude.
But anyway, let's move over to
If
our
not, make
guest,
it happen.
and I'm going
Shall
to
we say
show
hi to
his,
Zaid Comics in the
hey
chat?
Zaid, what's up? Zaid Comics. We haven't seen him on here in a while either. But I'm showing the Indiegogo page right now for everyone to look at. And why don't you go ahead, Timothy, and give your final elevator pitch for Melvin 2.
Melvin 2 takes place after the first Melvin, where they have to go from the jungle to the hidden city. Their ship crashes halfway, but they have to help villagers liberate their town from a cult in order to get the parts they need to fix their ship.
Sweet.
Yay!
There you go. There you go. Very simple, very
Sign up.
straightforward. Sign up indeed. Coming in September-ish, you said.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
Did
also
somebody say
he said
something?
there was a third.
Yes,
third
you
comic
said that
coming
was
up after.
coming
Third
in
comment there.
September.
Melvin 3 is halfway finished.
Oh, nice. There you
Otherwise.
go. That's how you do that. Yeah. Get it done and then sell the thing. That's what you should do. All right. Well, awesome. Thank you all very, very much for coming in. We'll see you next week. We'll have Rick Piper coming in from Cross Comics to work
Hell
on his
yeah.
new book. What is the name of the new book again?
I
His
know
book or my book?
Canadian, yeah.
Canadian Cross and Snowdrift.
Number 1.
Oh, okay.
Or,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
Canadian Cross.
Definitely.
And with guest host is Jiminy Cricket. Don't forget
Yes,
that.
that's true.
If
Jiminy
he don't
Cricket's
fucking
coming back
show
next
up,
week.
we'll have him for
And
it.
I will, Amy, don't you worry. I'll protect you from the mean cricket. Don't you worry.
He is not mean ever. I don't know what you're on about.
It's true. Jason's a sweet guy.
He's the nicest guy ever.
I am the meanie. It's me. I'm the meanie. But anyway, thank you all very much. Jeff, take us out of here, brother.
Yep. Revenant in the Tomb, available on Amazon. I posted a link, takes you to my website, and from there you can pick whatever site you want to buy it from. So it's out on Apple, Barnes and Noble, Google Play, audiobook, paperback, and ebook. I also did an interview recently in on Upon the Chaos, actually known as Firefox Pro, that Firefox Pro, not Blow. And
They're slightly different.
It's also my Twitter. Yeah, and there's also I also posted my Twitter account there as well. So
definitely get the audiobook, guys, because it's fucking awesome.
Yes, it is.
It's really good.
And I am working on my next book, which is not going to be about Hal Cedric. It was a book that I stopped writing to write the Hal Cedric one, and I picked it back up again. So, and I'm almost done with my major revisions, and we'll be sending it off to beta testers starting July.
Beta testers?
Or beta readers, sorry.
I was going to say, how do you beta test a book? I like the idea.
Oh, they beta read it, and then sort of like say
troubleshoot a book too.
Dude, my brother would be great. If you ever need anybody, my brother, all he reads is fucking books, and he loves fantasy.
Is there tech support for people?
Yeah, I was wondering if the beta testing your books sounds amazing.
You would be surprised on that. Anyway, so, and I'm not Thundero. I don't do anything insightful or witty.
No,
so.
we just say fuck you and good night, right?
Yeah, we could do that, or we could say ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss.
Namaste. Later, everybody.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
The real.
Goodbye.
When you sign on the dotted line to become a co-host.
Yeah, fucked. Fucked forever.
Goodbye.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault, Jeff. Booster left on his own accord.